फोटोग्राफ आप प्लीज पहले. Kusker, spin Kusker pass. Okay. She had the tail. Rahim, I'm and I'm more day for it's Wealth Champions League Luktipora edition first. And an important match, the first one of the day, and overall the fourth of House of Wealth Champions League Luktipora. Today it's going to be Sky Stars Budgam, and they will be locking horns against the likes of Royal Rangers Melhora, a local team, and they've got some local stars in the side. Not taking much of your time, already a bit late for the toss. Straight we go to the two captains. We've got Asif Ramzan, who is going to lead the side of Sky Stars Budgam, a very talented and experienced leader. And one more captain who is going to lead the side of Royal Rangers Melhora is Mr. Imtiaz Saab. And as always, we have got with us a very special guest, Mr. Shafi Saab out here, who is also doing the job of curator of this very House of Wealth Champions League. So let's see who has got the coin. It's Asif who is going to give the spin. Tail is the call. It's heads. Asif, सबसे पहले तो मुबारक, congratulations. टॉस आपने जीता, सीधा जानना चाहेंगे आपका फैसला.
हाँ, we will bat first. नई विकेट है तो रन बन रहे हैं. हमने 2-3 मैचेस देखे, चेज थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट होता है तो देखेंगे. नई विकेट है, नई बनाई है तो रन बन रहे हैं तो कोशिश करेंगे कि अच्छा टारगेट देने की और वो डिपेंड करने की. हमारी बॉलिंग लाइन अच्छी है. लास्ट 2 मैचेस में हमने अच्छे किए. बिजबेहरा में हमने डिफेंड किया तो कोशिश करेंगे भी यहाँ पे भी फर्स्ट मैच डिपेंड करेंगे तो टूर्नामेंट आगे बढ़ाने की कोशिश करेंगे.
और जिस तरीके से आपकी स्ट्रीक में देख रहा हूँ, पिछले 1 हफ्ते से या 2 हफ्ते से आप बहुत सारे मैचेस ऑन स्ट्रीक जीत रहे हो. सो यू बिलीव दैट्स हैविंग एन इम्पैक्ट ऑन दिस वेरी आउटकम ऑफ द गेम?
जी हाँ, जो कॉन्फिडेंस लेके जा रहे हैं जीत से तो बहुत फ़र्क पड़ती है. टीम कॉन्फिडेंट होता है, हर एक प्लेयर क्रेडिट देता है मैच में. तो कोशिश करेंगे ये कि अच्छा मैच है, अच्छी टीम है, लोकल लैड्स है तो लोकल लैड्स के साथ अच्छा मैच होता है और इनका ये होम ग्राउंड है तो वो भी बेनिफिट रहेगा. कोशिश करेंगे कि और कम करने की और टूर्नामेंट को आगे बढ़ाने की.
टॉकिंग अबाउट द कॉम्बिनेशन, आई बिलीव यू नो आई जस्ट गॉट सम चेंजेस इन योर साइड, सो वी वुड लव टू जस्ट गेट टू द प्लेइंग 11.
1-2 चेंजेस हैं. हमारे जो कप्तान साहब है, जो रेगुलर कप्तान है, वो टीम में आ रहे हैं. आदिल कोहली को हमने ऐड किया है तो यासिर कुलगामी इज प्लेइंग. तो कोशिश रही है कि तो अच्छा कॉम्बिनेशन है तो अच्छे से खेलेंगे.
एंड टॉकिंग अबाउट द एटमॉस्फेयर, आई बिलीव इट जस्ट गिव्स यू अ बिट डिफरेंट फील.
हाँ, डिफरेंट फीलिंग्स है. ऐसे टूर्नामेंट्स की ज़रूरत है. लोकल लैड्स को आपने देखा कि अब तो जेकेसी भी बातें कर रहे हैं कि लोकल टूर्नामेंट्स की, तो ये एक अपॉर्चुनिटी है लोकल लैड्स के. यहाँ पे परफॉर्म करो ताकि आप लाइम नाइट में आओ. और बेस्ट ऑफ लक ऑर्गेनाइजिंग बॉडी के लिए, ऐसे इनिशिएटिव लेने के लिए, और जिसके पीछे भी इसका मास्टरमाइंड है तो हम थैंक यू करते हैं एज ए टीम स्काई स्टार बडगाम उसको कि हमें अपॉर्चुनिटी मिली खेलने के लिए.
थैंक यू वेरी मच एंड ऑल द बेस्ट. थैंक यू. एंड वी गॉट इम्तियाज विद अस. इम्तियाज, टॉस तो आपने आ रहा, लेकिन आपने यहाँ पे पहले बॉलिंग करनी है, क्या कहना चाहेंगे इस हवाले से?
जी, हम भी पहले बैटिंग करनी चाहते थे लेकिन टॉस सारा तो अब कोशिश करेंगे इनको कम टोटल पे रोकने की कोशिश करेंगे.
तो इस हवाले से अगर आपकी कॉम्बिनेशन के बारे में बात करेंगे, जरा कॉम्बिनेशन के बारे में बताइए.
कॉम्बिनेशन बहुत ही अच्छी है. हम सारे लोकल लड़के खेल रहे हैं टीम में तो इंशाल्लाह अच्छा ही होगा.
और बीइंग लोकल, आप यही मेलोरा साइड से हो तो कैसा लग रहा है आपने इसी लोकल होम ग्राउंड पे खेलना, अंडर सच अ मैसिव क्राउड, लोकल सपोर्ट, लोकल ग्राउंड, लोकल क्राउड, इस हवाले से जरा बताइए.
बहुत ही अच्छी फील हो रही है कि हमें अपने गाँव का भी सपोर्ट है. कोशिश करेंगे अच्छा ही खेलने की.
और आप खुद यहाँ के होके हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ चैंपियंस लीग के बारे में क्या कहेंगे?
लाजवाब है.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So that's it. The news from the center. It's K-Stars Budgam captain Asif Ramzan. He has won the toss and he has decided to bat first. Let's see how the game proceeds. Thank you very much. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. A very special welcome to all the cricket fans across the globe. And we welcome you for another special match of this special House of Wealth Champions League Luktipora edition first. And overall it's going to be the fourth match of this league. It's Sky Stars Budgam against the likes of Royal Rangers Melhora. And early in the toss, it was won by the captain of Sky Stars, Asif Ramzan. And he straight away decided to go and bat first and put runs on the board. And he did mention we are quite good at the defense. And we will also allow to just take the full advantage of winning toss and batting first. There you see, players getting to the center alongside the two batters of Sky Stars, Adil Kohli and Adil Guldan. Recently you see that Adil Kohli has been just added to the playing 11 of Sky Stars Budgam. Talk about Adil Guldan. He is always a special talent when he looks quite good and strong with his bat. He always can give you some goosebumps with his natural swing off his blade. I could see from Royal Rangers Melhora, Asghar Tare is also in the side, so that's quite sure he's going to operate with the ball. But eventually, you know, we could see last day it was quite good with both bat and ball. You know, if you have got genuine skills and if you just implement them timely, can just come out with some proper respect and, you know, outputs as well for your side. Once again, very great thanks to Chief Organizer of this House of Wealth Champions League, Mr. Zahid Afzal. And then in the special coordination, Luktipora Cricket Association. And the title sponsors, House of Wealth, Financial Services, Mutual Funds, Mr. Jahangir Alam. And Mr. Javed Daryal, the chief mentor of this House of Wealth Champions League. And special, you know, thanks we would love to just produce to Mr. Shafi Saab, who's sitting close to me, to my right in the commentary box, who has worked with the dedication on the on the pitch, on the tracks, on the wickets, I would say. And every single player also come up with that great appreciation for the wicket preparation. So credit goes to Mr. Shafi Saab for giving his heart out. So you start with the slips in place. No third man. There is a backward point. There is a straightish point. There is a cover point. There's covers. And it's going to be the first ball from Asghar Rasool. And it's Dawn on the strike. First ball. And just pushes it with gentle push behind. And I believe I could see Liaquat Mir also in the side of Royal Rangers Melhora, a local side, as Captain Imtiaz did believe. We have some local players playing in the side. So important thing to see and check out on account of, you know, Sky Stars Budgam yesterday. They won a match at Bijbara Premier League. Just a margin of 8 runs. There he goes. That's what he can do. He's going to rule. He's going to dominate. You ball on him on the pads. And he will hit too badly. That's the first talent that is just being displayed. A lovely shot over fine leg for 4. And there was a final fielder, but that was up on the circle. That gives you a lovely, lovely visual. Rolling of wrist. When you go and go hard. That's what Adil Guldan always believes in. It's a good start. You know, Sky Stars Budgam recently coming up after winning the title of Shalabuk Champions League. And then a bit unfortunate, lost the semi-finals at Wooler Premier League. They are into the finals of Hassanpura Premier League. That's yet to be played. Into this quarter-final of Bandipora Premier League. So they have played some good cricket throughout the season. You know, they have just come out on the top level as well. There, it's quite a new experience to the guys, as Asif did mention on the toss. Once again, drifting down the leg, just a tickle. We got to confirm whether it came off the blade or it came off the legs. There comes a confirmation, it's a leg by. So Asghar is straying a bit down the leg. He got to try and just hit that right area, keep it close to middle and off. There you, once again, just drifting. Ball just brushing the pads. That boundary will take Stars just onto the 8. And I believe that came off the blade. It gives us actually a clear indication. An umpire has confirmed it came off the pads, so it's a leg by. So much will depend on the approach of these two openers, both right-handers, both destructive, both demolishing. And it goes down the track. This is done. He will make the ball go, go and gone. He never hesitates in going and coming down the track. He knew that Asghar is bowling just a bit onto that upper lane. So why would not you take a gamble? And it really paid off for Don. Lovely shot. And a glorious use of the feet. And he brings the first 6 of this first game of the day. That is something gorgeous. Watch out and hold the pose, Don. Very good cricket on that moment. Normally, you don't find Adil just showing a bit of normalcy in his game approach after he gets a boundary or a 6. But I could see in the couple of last months he has shown some, real tactics. And just having a start of 14, and I believe it's a good toss to win. Just has the operation going on with some good stage. Lovely runs, all the runs coming from the blade of Don. He goes on to the double figures. Let's see. The captain Imtiaz from Royal Rangers, Melhora. He has got plenty of bowling options. And I believe it's a medium pacer. Still not going with the slips in place. You're going all men on the off. It's just looking like a cordon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now 1 from that cover fielder has been taken off. That's what you got to go with. That cover fielder taken off. Being added down to the short mid-wicket position. Still no third man in place. Dil Hussain, he has caught this issue. He just gives a flash. He gives a just slash to the ball outside off stump. Full toss, could be tight, and is! What a start! It's Nadeem Alahi. Well, I would say this is something that Adil Kohli would have never believed. It was a pull toss. It was dipping on Adil. And he was trying to work it off his wrist. But he got that short mid-wicket position, and I would definitely give credit to the captain. The reason behind, he's the same fielder who was taken off from that covers, and he was added down to that mid-wicket short catching position. And it paid off. There you go. It was a slower ball, slower full toss. An absolutely clean catch. And Adil Kohli goes out on the golden duck. In cricket commentary, in cricket terminology, a batsman goes out on the first ball he faces. It's a golden duck for the man. And now walks to the centre. Mr. Yasin. There's the former captain of Sky Stars, Budgam. Well, if he does stay on the crease, you will see some absolute inside-out shots, some slogs, and some lofty strokes from the man, Yasin, who is a treat to watch. Only he should stay in the crease. He is something who always looks a bit impatient. And ultimately, Adil Kohli, I could see, looked disappointed. And he looked just gloomy on his face after being caught on the mid-wicket. But Nadeem Alahi is rocking. And he gets a wicket on the first ball, so he will be celebrated. And he will be pumped up. Yasin is completely, I would say very, very good batsman. This wicket would suit him. Oh, goodness me. What a ball. Nipped in through. An aggression shown by Yasin on the very first ball. Tries to work it onto the onside. Luckily there the ball didn't kiss the leg stump. There you go. Oh, goodness me. That was some fabulous ball. And I would definitely see these kinds of balls bowled by Bhuvaneshwar Kumar from India. Lovely. That's a good shot. And he gets off the mark. Recently, a good thing for Sky Star. Shabir Lefty comes back into the form. I absolutely know, being, for 2 years with Sky Stars Budgam as the official commentator. That's a lovely ball. That is some great off-cutter. Absolute Nadeem Alayi. He has got the knowledge. He just comes with steaming in, just controlling that speed, using that release point, not making it exposed, where a batter just could get a just fraction indication. And he has been absolutely impressive, Nadeem. And he goes again. He goes over top. This is long off, comes in place. Oh no! He would be just a mute spectator. This is Adil Guldan at his Dawn supervision. He is doing this, what Dawn did in that Bollywood, and same goes Adil out here in House of Well Champions League, Luktipora. Well, it's tough for the bowlers to trap him. Even though he was aiming to go just a bit onto the long on, but he just comes up with some bat flow. And he is always a muscle man to just go that ball and make it go over long off. Lovely shot again. And he has gone with 2 sixes. Massive power. And let me make it one thing sure. You can't bowl Fuller to this man. He will always hit you badly. He's such a lovely striker of the ball. You bowl him Fuller. Full toss. Could be, but no. Over that mid-on wideish. And is it going to pass? But no, outfielder just looks a bit slow. So Nadeem is trying to bowl the same what he did bowl to Adil Curley. Don made it possible over wideish mid-on. A single to finish. And again some runs in this over. It's 22 for 1. And ultimately I would say Royal Rangers Melhora believing in very, very fast bowling in the power play. Adil Hussain, who is from Wapsan, Anantnag. Well, he would be a disappointed character out on the first ball he faced. And I was talking about Shabir Lefty. He's in the side of Sky Stars recently. And last match he played at Nilandrusu Cricket Stadium, Bijbara Premier League. Again, he goes and gone. This is what you can expect from Asghar Tare. Dangerous man goes. It's Dawn. It's Dawn. And he has gone. Well, he tried to keep his switch on. But you know that the battery of Adil Guldan and the battery of mobile phone is never going to last for long. You got to charge it very rapidly. And when you lose your charger, when you lose your electricity, you got to go and switch off. And that's what happened to this man. Even though he brought all his power, it was a bit of a good flick. And ultimately, I would give credit to the captain for having that deep square leg in place. And Dawn goes. And Sky Stars Budgam, they lose the number 2. The dangerous man goes. And there you see, Adil Guldan could not believe that he has been caught brilliantly. The catching has been superb. It's something I would say that Royal Rangers Melhora will have to just carry forward. And walks into the centre. The reliable, the dependable, the technical, and the sound batter from Pulwama, Shabir Lefty. And he will just hold the real key now. And he just scored a wonderful 60 yesterday. I believe he got the game changer. Recently he got some marvelous centuries in Bandipura Premier League as well. So he's carrying that performance, he's carrying that form. And recently, Sky Stars Budgam, they did show a lot of reliability on this man. But he was always going through some ups and downs with his performances. But I got to give credit to Royal Rangers Melhora. Rather, he came man of the match. There is a bit of correction, not the game changer. He received man of the match yesterday at Budgam Premier League. So that's quite sure he will carry forward the confidence. And Asghar Rasool, he will be on the sky now. First ball, it slips in place. Very defensive approach. So now that's a big test for the bowlers. The reason behind it's a left and right hand combination. Shabir will take his time, that's for sure. That's a dugout for you of Sky Stars Budgam. No, Asghar was hit for some runs, but he is a very, very fast bowler and an experienced guy as well. It's a time for Sky Stars to try and settle down. Settle your nerves, keep your shirt on, keep your head cool. You only believe that you got to try and look forward for that great consolidation. And Shabir, I believe, is always a special guy in just going for that consolidation with a partner. Once again, he tries to guide it, but finds a gully fielder. So that's quite understood now, There will be a bit of slow nature in the approach of the batters of Sky Stars. Reason with both the openers back to the pavilion, both Adil Hussain and Adil Gul. There is still some more reliable sources in the dugout. Captain Asif Ramzan to come. Lovely shot. Could be tight. No. Yasin was very quick. And just giving you a bit more. Conveying a message that Shabir Lefty is always a very shaky runner. He has got this record of being run-outs many occasions. So I just compare him a bit to Rohit Sharma of India. He always just is not so quick between the wickets. And eventually, you got to be very, very vigilant when you are running between alongside Shabir Lefty. And you talk about his approach as a batter, he is sublime. He is always very great and fabulous to watch out. Yasin waits. He's batting on 1 of 2. Oh, lucky. Very, very good ball. Slower ball. And I believe Asghar is now bringing all his experience. And a dot to finish. 3 gone. 4 extras. It's 23 for 2.
तबीयत खराब है लेकिन हॉस्पिटल तक जाना डिफिकल्ट लग रहा है, डोंट वरी एट ऑल, क्योंकि हम लेके आए हैं टेलीप्रेक, एक ऐसा स्मार्ट हेल्थ केयर ऐप जहां आप घर बैठे ही टॉप डॉक्टर्स के साथ कंसल्टेशंस कर सकते हैं। घर बैठे ही आप अपने लैब टेस्ट्स भी बुक कर सकते हैं और हाँ, यहाँ आप अपनी मेडिसिन भी इजीली ऑर्डर कर सकते हैं, वो भी सेविंग्स के साथ। तो अभी डाउनलोड करें टेलीप्रेक ऐप।
Nadeem Alai will continue. 2 umpires of the South of Wales Champions League. Javed Daryal, umpiring sensation. Alongside, he has got Mr. Arif. And also today we have got Shoaib, who is the on-ground umpire. So Arif is doing the job as a third umpire today. That's how Shabir plays. I remember the words of Steve Waugh against the likes of Rahul Dravid. And I will come to it a bit later as this ball gets done. Lovely straight. Oh, what a stop. Absolutely a gorgeous stop. That is what will keep your whole team lifting up. So I was mentioning about Steve Waugh's remarks, about Rahul Dravid. Rahul Dravid would be playing at international level. Steve Waugh always, he would just come up with the remarks, with a statement. And if you are there to pick the wicket of Rahul Dravid in the first 15 balls, that's where you can be on the top of the game. But you are not there to pick the wicket of Dravid on the first 15 balls, then you love to take the rest of the 9 wickets. Such is the hold of Rahul Dravid. Such is the impact of Rahul Dravid on the game. And I would try and just say about the same about Shabir Lefty. There is, we believe a bad patch in every cricketer's life, in every cricketer's experience, career. I completely and closely know Shabir Lefty. He is somebody, he will give his heart out to the game, but he was going ups and downs, but in the recent month, he has been back with the business. That's a control shot, needs to hurry, one bang, oh no! If he had hit the bullseye, Yasin would have been just back to the pavilion. You got to be careful. And you got to try and look into the eyes of each other. That's where it stands, the merits of communication. Well, this is shaky. Oh, what a one-hand throw, and he was nowhere in frame. He would have been back to the pavilion. Lovely on drive. That's glorious from Lefty. And he's pushing his partner for 2. Fumble just allows these two just have a bit more time and coming back for 2 more runs. He will go and keep the scoreboard moving in 1s and 2s. Another great over comes to an end. 4 gone, slightly going over 6. It's 27 for 2 SSB.
घर रहने की बस एक जगह नहीं, बल्कि एक एहसास है। एहसास खुशी का, एहसास सुकून का, अपने आराम का। और इस एहसास को पाने के लिए सालों गुजर जाते हैं।
चलो आरिफ आरिफ गेम में यार आरिफ शाबाश शाबाश मुदस्सिर चलो यार लड़को
A very successful over comes to an end. 12 gone, exactly going with Sura. Not hesitating at all in just keeping those spinners on. And he brought Muzammil, he picked wickets. He keeps Musim continue. And lefty swings. And a good stop. Goodness me. Well, so far in this innings we have seen the fielders from Royal Rangers Melhora. They have been on the top. Great catching skills, lovely slides, lovely dives, Ramsey drives. He's a very good player off the V. Good off to the square of the point. Very good on to that long gone. His favorite zone always. Once again, he keeps on continuing, trying an attack on that onside, maybe pushing his partner for 2 more. Very good running. And he has slowed down his just striking abilities, but one thing is for sure, he goes on with those 1s and 2s. We all know the capabilities of these two players. You know, they are both busy. They will play with the plans, that's for sure. Lefty swings again. That's in the gaps. Might go, and it does. That's a lovely type of sweep. And I will say it's a half sweep, half slog. And a lovely finish to the number 13. And lefty goes on to 44, just 6 to get to his another back-to-back century. Remind you, he received man of the match yesterday at Budgam Premier League. Recently, he has been off the nick, he has been off the touch, but nowadays he's enjoying his batting scenes, every form, you know, every stage and every venue he plays on. And important things now, you know, on the kind. We've got still 7 overs left in the innings, 6 wickets in hand. But still, I would say these are some bold decisions on account of Royal Rangers Melhora captain Imtiaz. You know, there are some experienced players, likes of Liaquat Mir is in the side. He's giving all his experience, sharing all that. And I believe Asif Ramzan, you know, he will give a bit full license to Shabil Lefty to try and go what you want. Has been for 37 balls out there. And now he looks a bit dominant. Here you see some great screens, great scenes. That's House of Wealth Champions League. Luktipora edition first once again. Great organizer. You know, has been just dreaming about it, and now it's coming true for him. That's Mr. Zahid Afzal Bhat. And you have got special, you know, we believe association. It's in the form of Luktipora Cricket Association. And already you got to try have some, you know, special some special personality would do, you know, just come up with that finance. And when you've got House of Wealth, you have got everything for you. House of Wealth Champions League. It's sponsored by House of Wealth Financial Services, owned by Mr. Jahangir Alam. They all have been just coming and giving their heart out. It's going to be 7 overs left with projected score revealing 145. With both left-handers, it might not be a tough challenge for the fieldsmen to try and just go for their real spots, I would say. So Muzammil all set to start his fourth. What a bowling, what a spell. 9 runs only, and he has picked up 2 important wickets. And captain just showing faith and bringing him for the last of his quota and the 14th of the innings. And one thing is for sure, you know, Stars Budgam in the recent past, they have been defending the totals quite well. They have got some wonderful bowlers. Ah, glorious. That is some glorious shot from lefty. It is a deep point in place. He gets a single. Maybe because there's a fielder, 2 fielders, and on the bounce. Not having much power behind that shot. Seven balls. batting on 63.
घर रहने की बस एक
He's
जगह
going
नहीं
and just come
बल्कि
down the track
एक
normally.
एहसास है एहसास
When he started his
खुशी
career,
एहसास
I would be just a big
सुकून
fan of his coming down the
अपने
track.
आराम
But now in the cricket,
और इस एहसास को
come
पाने
down
के लिए
quite big
सालों
and quite
गुजर
regular.
जाते हैं
It's quite rare for him. He might go a bit slog and he might go a bit drag. The drive is handsomely straight down the ground. There's a long off. It's come out just a very good over so far. Only 2 runs from the first 5 balls. So that's
कहते हैं
what
ना
Imtiaz
घर कितना भी
have to do
बड़ा
on regular
हो, ये
basis.
माने नहीं रखता
He knows
कितना
Zahid is
खूबसूरत
just
है,
special, so it's quite sure and
माने
obvious
रखता
now
है।
as he bowls 18. He's surely going to
वैसे
bowl the 20
घर
at the
बनाना
last of
आसान
the
काम
innings.
थोड़ा ही है लेकिन जब साथ हो स्टार
And again, what a ball to finish. That's just some masterclass bowling at the slog. Only 2 from it. It's 18 gone. It's 141 for 6. Now we are all up to the last 2 overs, only a dozen of balls. Once again, we seek your pardon on account of some technical issues being sorted out. And we're back with the streaming. Working quite nice and very smooth now. There is the crowd, spectators with all smiles on faces enjoying this beautiful game. So it's Asghar Rasool bowling his last. Down the track. That's gone. It's a leading edge. Even though not convincible. And still, I would say, should be left-hand stars, but Budgam will take that. This is a quite good partnership at the last moments. There you go. It was bowled slow. He was giving his bat, throwing his bat away. With no one on third man patrolling, it goes over the fence for 4. And a boundary on the first ball will mean a lot. And I believe still they were allowed to just get close to 160-65. Even though we know when you are capable bowler, when you are genuine with your bowling skills, you can still come out as a good fighter, as a good defendable of the total. And we all know that Stars Budgam is a capable side of defending some low totals. Roofmeer wasn't looking impressive in that last over. He was beaten on 4 balls. But now he must be giving that ample hard and real endeavours to try and just get to the compensation of those early dots. There's a long on in place, a long off in place, both wide, mid-wicket, square leg back. And he gives a slap. Up in air, gone! This is what we have been mentioning, the catching abilities and the catching skills. He was aiming to go over extra cover, but a bit late to the reaction. And not making it hit on to the proper selection of that, wibbly blade. And in the meantime, there is a bit of a check on that landing off the bow. Oh, it's a bit tricky. No, it came just brushing that line, and majority of that back of the heel was behind that line, so it's a fair ball. And now Roofmeer goes, scoring 16, caught brilliantly at that deep covers. It's 1 gone, 1 more gone, 7 departed. It's 146 for 7. And walks. Javed Jaddu. I could see from his appearances. And He's also known for those slog shots. Is he Javed Jaddu? Yes, he is. Normally, you will know him by his magicians, magical bowling skills. That's crowd for you. These are some lovely moments. And this is House of Well Champions League, Luktipora. Edition first. And Royal Rangers Melhora. Well, I would say they are giving a tough competition. They're giving a tough contest. It's really a battle out. It's just not coming easy for Stars Budgam to try and bat through. Asghar just able picking for second wicket. His bowling is last. Jaddu waits. And it goes big. Is it going to be caught? No! It lands out. It goes 6. This is what I was mentioning. He's a slugger also. He loves his mid-wicket region and he goes post ball bang. That was an absolute connection. And when Jaddu hits, it stays hit. What a way. And again, swings down. There is a square leg in place. Is he going to come back for 2? No. And with that, we're going to have 150 up on the board. Finally, it's 153 for 7. And in this over already, there has been a wicket. But there has been some runs on account of Stars Budgam. So that's coming out quite full of advantages. And still, I would say Melhora cricket team would be quite, we believe, impressed and happy with the situation that's gone through. And what left he has got now in the last ball. 12 runs have come up. Last ball. And there was some nick. It was bowled a bit slow. And he was giving himself a bit room. Missed out completely. Straight on the bounce to the keeper. It's a dot to finish. 12 from it. 19 gone. It's 153 for 7. That's for sure. It's going to be Zahid, who is just all set to bowl that 20th and the last of the innings. Earlier, Asif Ramzan winning toss, batting first. They started so well. It was Adil Guldan. On the next side, it was Shafir Lefty and Mohammad Yasin. They went through for a brilliant partnership. That was a bit slow on the rate. But as Yasin just got out, and there was no stability. Akif Khan out quickly. Asif Ramzan out quickly. Rauf Mir just gave a just bit start. And then he was not able to just bring that consistency again. So slightly, I would say it's a strong comeback on account of Royal Rangers Melhora. They have been able to just, we believe, just get a bit control. Not only just bowling dots, but bringing wickets as well. Lefty shows. And he is a bit, we believe, disappointed. He wanted to go over extra cover. And eventually, it's not coming that easy for you. And that's for sure. He has played a brilliant knock. He started quite slow. Then in the last moments, he does try and just get compensated. There you see, 52 ball 70. It's a good knock. And down the track, missed by the keeper. And it's giving an extra. Well, there are shouts from the fieldsmen, especially from Liaquat Mir from the covers. Very good innings from lefty. And he has got now 3 balls only left. That's a dugout of Stars. Mohammad Yasin, Nasir Ganai, Adil Hussain, Adil Guldan, Asif Ramzan. I could see the owner, Mr. Nazir Ahmed as well. Oh, lefty misses. There is some nick. Is it? No. I believe there was some nick, but no. It was an absolute cutter. Normally, just bowling and keeping it on the off stump. And that is what we call an up cutter. This is brilliance. This is brilliance. From Zahid lefty, he bowled that last over. He conceded only 2. He bowling this one. He has conceded only 3. Down the track again. It's only a single, so not hurting. You know, it's not. Oh, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? And finally, Shabir Lefty comes out as he comes out in the form of run out. I was mentioning you, but I believe he gave up his wicket. He was aiming to try and have a look on his partner, but Jaddu was not looking at him. And finally, he is walking back out 71 of 53. And finally, it has been a, we believe, brilliant knock from Shabir Lefty. And it's 157 for 8 now. He goes. And Yasir Kulgami walks in. There's one more hitter. He's a special talent when it tries and goes over long on. Eventually, he won't be pleased with the way things have gone. They would have just tried and just get around 180, 170, 180 been. It didn't come off. There you could see in between there was a bit confusion. They were all at 6s and 7s both. Javed Jaddu and Shabir Lefty. So Jaddu waits. And he goes straight down. That's going to go. One bounce and hitting the side screen for 4. And rather it was the last ball of the innings. And finally it has come up with a good shot. It's a boundary to finish the first innings. It's 161 for 8. And Royal Rangers Melhora, they need 162 to chase down. Should not be a tough chase. And if we remember the last game, the third of the House of Wealth, and that was won quite comprehensively yesterday by House of Wealth team against the likes of, in that second match, it was Team House of Wealth Imtiaz Lefty. And they did it quite comprehensively. And it was Dardish Goni and Imran Ganai against the Real Sultan Summerbook. And it's the same type of total. And can they go and just win it easily? Or we see Sky Stars Budgam coming up with some different approach. It's all now up to the second innings. Hope you've enjoyed. And give us a bit of break and we'll be back. Thank you.
हेलो एक ही गांव से आए आगे एक दूसरे गांव था ममर झाड़ू ममर ठीक है बस इसे वाइड ही होती बस बाकी फकयो तो मोल ना ना ना की कुछ नहीं करना अच्छा ना से की करना ये ठीक है मेज मत है Doğrusu vites sa işin allowed ही İke mi पड़ पा
पियर नीचे पियर दौड़ा
मैं दहन जाए रिजेक्ट करूं बात करी जोर ये अचानक से योजना कसान किस्मत है अच्छा बंद नहीं मैच की मैच गट की जरूरत बंद नहीं शन अच्छा मान कौन से हां अंदर पार्क से यार ज्यादा मत खाड़ मोट के अफसर याच पे छक नहीं है इतनी पान पकड़ना जरूरत ठीक जरूरत ना इधर ये पर खड़ रास्ता लाइन पे दे
ज्यादा खड़ा अंदर पे
हां हां हां मैं लगे अच्छी तो मानने में ना इधर से समझ के पार
Melhora şu tane kod. Aka şiyat kan melhora.
दोहड़
Aka
दोहड़
doğru.
तो पाई
Yman şu yma panni logli or şu sanmu şu ağız koyu ka kulukna ka be ye şu
ना
Uçta pardon. Kimse yani koyunca sen.
मैं सुनाई फोन इन डब
Yaşalayı to hi vanke nasıl? Bas.
मैच मग जैसे की तो वाटर है वाटर में वाइड करना ना वाइड नहीं वाइड क्लियर साइड की ना पर द मोस्ट फास्ट की न पासिंग की दोस्तों लकी वो डील الكورة هذا جماعة كورة चलो गाइस गाइस
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back. It's going to be the chase time. And it's Royal Rangers Melhora. They need 162 in a lot to 20. And out walk to the center, the two opening batters. I could recognize it's Muzammil. There is a slips in place. The form of Rope-Meer. It's a strange start. It's left arm magician Javed Jaddu. And is starting the proceedings. You won't see normally, you see Rope-Meer, but it's Javed Jaddu with one slips in place. Point, straightish point, backward point. It's covered in mid-off wide. Slow approach. Defensive straight. Not for the runs. Yasin stands on the wideish mid-on, catching position. Shivi lefty stands at the backward square leg. There is a mid-wicket, it's Adil Guldan. One thing what I would love to just see from the batters of Melhora, just showcasing their temperament and patience level, because Sky Stars Budgam, they've got two left-arm magicians, Javed Jaddu and it's Vineet. An outstation player. And wrapped to the pad. Could be tight. And is. Well, this is why I was just mentioning I would just try and see the patience level. And it's never going to be easy to try and pick Javed Jaddu, especially when he just operates in the power play. And there you go. The first blow. And it is Atif Koka. And he was absolutely plump, dead plump in front. And umpire Mr. Shoaib not hesitating, especially when it's hitting at the back of your leg. Rather your back leg. No problems whatsoever. And it is a bronze duck. And to get out on the third ball, it's the bronze duck. That's called in cricket. And that's what Coca goes. No runs. It's one down. And Sky Stars are lifting the morale up. They know that they're quite a good and serious bowling attack. So this chase is not going to come out as easy as it does look on the papers. So Zahid lefty walks inside. And Javed Jaddu, you will see him just changing the tropes. This is what he gets in, more aggression. And I can see 5 fieldsmen on the offside, and the slips makes that 6. And it's going to be bowling to the left armer, left-hander rather. And down the ground. There is a long on. It's Nasir, who is also a very, very good fielder. Also, he makes it into the playing 11 of Sky Stars Budgam today. There is Yasir Kulgami. There is Vineet. And you could see Shibi lefty also bowling. Rauf Mir in the side. So plenty of, we believe, some good combination when it comes to pace and spin. But on the other side, when we talk about Royal Rangers Melhora, it's only one thing that's demanded. That's to go for that consolidation. It's a big partnership they need and bring things absolutely in control. Good ball. No, good idea by the captain. He knew that it's 2 right-handers, so he brought in Javed Jaddu straight away. Always a left-arm spinner comes quite great against the 2 right-handers, and that was the living example by Jaddu. And Apish in the gaps. That's where you got to try and just look for this man. He is so attacking. And he is not among those who will take his time to try and settle. He will go and he will play his natural aggression. And that's the living example. Lovely shot on the ball 2 of his innings. Apish on the rise in the gaps and for 4. And those who might be looking for the location, I tell you, this is Luktipora, close to Arwani, Bijbihara. And if you're looking, and you try and just get close to Bijbihara railway station, and then from there rather, it's just at a walking distance. And a very good over comes to an end, and in the meantime, we do have Rauf Mir, who is a special talent when it comes to the power play, and is also known for his dead specialist bowler. Yesterday, he bowled quite a magical spell. He depended around some runs in that last over at the Bijbihara Premier League. And Sky Stars went on to win by 8 runs. And let's see how he operates, and he is going to be faced by Zahid lefty. He was batting on 1 of 1. And it's a slips in place. Down the track. Doesn't bowl too pacey. And to try and just use the feet against Rauf Mir, it's quite understood. And you can't take that gamble. And ultimately, let's see and find the combination. And the execution and the planning. Is there going to be attack from both sides, or we find just a bit of an approach, just showcasing some slowness in the batting nature from Muzammil Maxi, but normally he's not going to wait, he's not going to be patient enough. It is such a ruthless hitter off the ball. And he flicks. That's a lovely shot. Gorgeous. Rolling wrist. And it's gone down to that, I would say, food vendor to enjoy something to eat. Well, that you are just having it all even screens. Very, very good shot on the pads. All you need to do is to bring your wrist rolling, and he did it beautifully. Second boundary to this man. And it's time. He goes. He flashes. He flashes hard. And over point. And over third man. And it goes just a bit wideish. And goes for another and goes for back-to-back now. This is the planning of Muzammil. This is his natural innings. And this is his natural temperament. And it goes again. This is wow shot. And I would say, I would rate it as the best of the game so far. I was mentioning that it won't be tough for you to try and come down the track against the likes of Roopmeer. And when you are Muzammil Maxi, you make that ball dance, sail and travel and go for a biggie. Lovely shot. There you see how beautifully he picked that. He took a step forward and he made that ball balloon over straight and goes for 6. Roopmeer has been taken to the cleaner. And up in air. Is it going to be caught? Oh, there was some splendid effort. I believe it was Nasir out that, but it just came out of his reach. Didn't look convinced. That is when you are having a share of luck following you and it turned out to be just good at the office. A very, very risky shot, but it paid off. It's a single to finish. 2 gone. 16 from it. It's 21 for 1. Chuddu will continue. If you try and compare this game to the yesterday's, it was Imran Ganai, a local youth. Well, he hit those 4 sixes in that over of Sailmir, and that was the moment where they went on to win that quite easily. And same could be done by Muzammil Maxi. And he goes. Could be out. It's Shabir lefty. It's Shabir lefty and he catches it brilliantly. And Javed Jaddu has his own style of celebrating and flexing his arms in air. The dangerous man goes. This is his natural style of playing, but playing against the likes of Javed Jaddu is never going to be an easy cup of tea. You got to be a man of skills. You got to be a man of temperament. But you lost it and you lost to a wicket as well. Maxi goes. And it's Jaddu who has been able to pick 2 now. And ultimately, this will just keep Skill Stars Budgam on the top. And Royal Rangers Melhora, they will have to come strong and they will have to bat strong now. Well, it's always tough to pick. Right-handed batsman against the left arm, especially when you are batting against Javed Jaddu from Budgam. He has been a special talent. He has played under 19 as well. And the control, that economy just produces in his spell of 4. He is always a special talent to have in your side. And I believe captain walks to the center. It's Mir Imtiaz. And it's absolutely some more responsibilities. And when I look closely at this Mir Imtiaz, it takes me back to those 1992 cricket, rather 1995 cricket, especially to Bangladesh. Oh, he is looking with some plans down the ground. And thinking for two, not coming for the save. So I was taking you through back to those, we believe cricketing scenes back in 1995, 1996. Bangladesh would have some cricketers likes of Aminul Islam. He, alongside, if you try and just compare and resemble him with this Mir Imtiaz, I'm just doubtful. Is it Aminul Islam playing here? He looks completely resembling the features, physical appearance, his style of holding the bat. It's almost the same what Aminul Islam would do for Bangladesh. Good ball, keeping low. And comparing the situation, I believe Skid Stars were also 2 down for 22. Same goes with Melhora. And onto the back foot. Just coming out as a single. And if you look at the required run rate, that's going just a bit fraction over 8. Eventually, this partnership holds the key. Let's see how long it goes. Oh, good ball. And one thing is for sure, if you try and compare this innings to the innings of Skid Stars Budgam, they also lost 2 pretty early in the power play. Then there was a bit of capitalization between Shabir Lefty and Captain Yasin. Even though they went slow, but that was quite sure. They moved the scoreboard on with 3, 4, 5 runs every over. They made it quite easy. That's where it's always an important aspect as a batsman for your side. You got to try and accept that responsibility. Move that board moving. And the runs are just coming hard for you. Still, you got to try and believe for that gaps. Oh, lovely. On the bows. Good stop. That was hit in a flash. And very good fielding scenes. A single to finish. There's 3 runs from it. It's 25 for 2 after 3. And we may expect a change. And I believe captain will love to have an attack right from both sides in the form of spin, and I guess it is the same. It might be Vineet. Is it, or is it Nasir? And it is Nasir. Rohmir taken off and Nasir brought in. He's known for those mastery slower balls. He's known for his death specialist character. Normally, when you are defending, when you have got 2 death specialists in the form of Rohmir and Nasir Ganai, that's what Skid Stars are looking a bit on the top. Down the ground. Oh, it's a bit nasty. Asif Ramzan just tries to stop it with his pads. Has it hit his knee? Not sure. Or has it come and hit his ankle? It's a bit twisting. And he's giving some chops. Means it's the indication that he's going some pain. Not an easy thing to be the wicketkeeper upside. There you go. It's set with screens. He has taken his left pad off. Might be the medical aid. And it's going to be Teleprac. Teleprac. That's a sponsor. They've come up with that medical aid out here in this House of Well Champions League. It's 25 for 2, and Asif Ramzan has been hit. And you could see the player is getting around him. It's never going to be an easy job. He has been hit on his left. Rather, now he indicates, I guess it's his toe. He's been given a spray. There you go. Very good camera work. Appreciable. Very, very wonderful camera. Camera professionals have been doing it quite professionally, I would say. So he's been hit on his left thumb. And inside that boot means that it came off quite at a pace to him. Chasing 162. It's proving a bit tough. They're going at under 8 and they need to go over 8. It's a time for them to try and go for the partnership. And I believe it's going to be a change in keeper. And it's Adil Guldan who will come out as a keeper replacing Asif Ramzan, who I see now is coming back to the dugout. He's going through severe pain. He's looking consistently on his left thumb. That's not a good news. Captain goes back. And Adil Guldan just replaces him as a keeper now. It's Nasser again. Zahid lefty and Mir Imtiaz. Goes. Pulls. That's in the gaps. 1, 2, 3. And over. Wideish long gone for 4. A much needed shot. And when he bowled this kind of a line, this is easy pickings for Zahid lefty. Easy pickings. This will give a clear view. That is how he goes. Good man brought inside the circle. Still, that mid-wicket stays a bit wide. Big gap between mid-wicket and long on. There is Nasir just trying to bowl a leg cutter, but happens to bowl it down the leg. It's a wide ball. And eventually, this is that stage where you, as a team, Royal Rangers, Melhora, they can take their time, you know. It's not that stage where you look quite, we believe, hesitant. You look quite a bit hasty. It's only a game of, we believe, patience. It's a game of temperament now. It's a game of, that where you just look forward and build that partnership between. Especially when you are having that combination in left and right. Things can change and come out as challenging for Sk Stars Budgam. Try and get that total close to 60 without losing any more. And it will just push Sk Stars for making some different changes. But you got to believe in your abilities. Imtiaz and Zahid lefty. And Imtiaz has gone. Has it? No. One bounce over extra cover. It's gone for 4. Well, there is attack in this over from both sides now. He is coming out as a fearless player and a fearless captain and a fearless batter. Mir Imtiaz for you. Lovely use. And dancing down and just making that ball dance over extra cover for 4. Knows that it's power play. Oh, comes down the track again. He was going, dragged it. And he was not hitting the bullseye. It's a single again. So what I was about to mention, when you are going for an attack from both sides, you never know, it can pay off for you. It's a gamble. And just playing this beautiful wicket at this beautiful venue with such a wonderful atmosphere on. This is giving some tough task to the side of SSB. Slower ball. Oh, he just tries to have a shy. And a good take by Adil Guldana. Dot to finish. 4 overs gone of the power play. Slightly going with 9. It's 36 for 2. It's a very good comeback now. Captain still believes in Javed Jaddu, bringing him on for the 3rd on the trot. But the wickets have been his victims. It's Imtiaz. To me, he is Aminul Islam from Bangladesh. Oh, what was he trying to do? Even though he did not pay with the bat, it's gone through, missed by Adil Guldan and gone for 4. That's gone. These are 4 byes. No matter how the runs come, they will try and hug it. It's an embracing moment. And they have got some bonus runs. There you go. Adil Guldan, remind you, is not a special and a regular keeper. Is it a fraction of luck? Asif Ramzan getting injured. Back to the pavilion, change of keeper, change of luck. These things are quite obvious in the game of cricket. I remember one of the games that was between Australia and New Zealand. And Adam Parore would be the wicket keeper. And he was hit by a ball and he had to just take his pads off. And it was Macmillan and he would come out as a replaced keeper and he dropped the catch. A specialist and a dangerous batsman in that game. And he went on to just beat them. Is it happening the same? Appealing for LBW. Big mix up. Oh, goodness me. Still he finds himself out of the crease. It's a big drama. It's Imtiaz who was not having a look and eye on his partner. His partner Zahid was almost done in his crease. Then he started to leave. It was a bit of fumble by Javed Jaddu. You could see it was screens. It was Shabir left. He would not try and go a bit high and quick. And ultimately, on the second attempt, Javed Jaddu and Aminul Islam of this very side. Melhora goes. Captain goes. And he would be disappointed. It's never easy. It's what we call misfortune struck. And no batsman would love to get out in that fashion. He was looking dangerous, looking stable. And ultimately, this run out and misfortune might come quite handy for Sky Stars. And it might strike badly Royal Rangers, Melhora. It's 40 for 3 now. And it's once again Javed Jaddu who gets involved in that wicket. Umar Farooq, the new man in. Another local guy. And I could just see a lot of people have come here witnessing this beautiful game. Enjoying, sitting, relaxed. Good arrangement for the seating. This is Luktipora cricket ground. It's bringing some different vibes and feels. A bit of struggling situation now for Melhora. Though they got Liaquat Mir in the side, but you know all he's capable of hitting those big shots. Oh, goodness me. What was that? Attack right from the ball go. Luckily that he got an inside edge and dragged on to the pads. Well, this is some game plan. Zahid lefty. Rather, beg your pardon, there is a correction with the name of the batsman. It isn't Umar Farooq, it's Zahid lefty who has been there for 9 runs of 10 balls. And he goes down. So far we haven't seen Yasir Kulgami into the action. Maybe he might be used for that 6th over, but normally when he does play with stars, he's being used in that middle phases. Again, missed out. Hits the toe. He was looking for that heave on mid-wicket. And playing and hitting against the likes of Jaddu is never an easy cup of tea. That is also a dot. It's also the end of over. 5 gone, going with 8. But look at that wickets column for Melhora. They are 3 down. Chasing still 122 of 90. And it's getting a bit tough for them now. Last over of the power play. It's Nasir Ganai again. Not for the runs. I could see the dugout of Royal Rangers Melhora. Very silent. Very focused. You know, their top order just thought, we believe, come out quite handy and fancy. Just batting looks more tough. And with Asif Ramzan back on the job as a keeper, as a captain. And he is a brave captain, he is a brave keeper. And he's a leader who always loves to try and just make some quick changes. I still could see he's limping. And current run rate just under 8. And they are right down the track. Not finding it exactly where he wanted to. Mir always is a very strong fielder, good catcher as well. Just a single again. And I believe both these batters will have to try and just get understanding of their responsibilities, what they're assigned with in the side. Umar Farooq, a reliable source. Good ball. Keeping it full. Not able to try and hit that where he wanted. plan of Asif Ramzan and Nasir Ganai is to try and just bowl too many dots. You look in this over, it's 2 so far. And he hooks. Hooks well. And hooks for 4. This time he tries to get a bit quick onto that line. And ample time for Umar Farooq to go and settle back. And hooks it beautifully. Oh, a backward square leg for 4 runs. There you go. Very easy shot for him finally. Nasir Ganai is not looking impressed today. Impressive rather. Oh, should have been a try, but he missed out. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone for 4. That was driven hard. It was driven with power, especially when he got the neat part of the blade. It was hit with V, and it was hit with power. There you go. Lovely shot. Even though he tries to get his ability and agility to try and just reach his left hand, but it still looked out of the reach. And with mid-off standing a bit wide, it goes for 4 runs. Back-to-back boundaries by Umar Farooq. This is some clear indication. It's a clear intention. It's a clear positive aggression. Royal Rangers Melhora are giving a tough contest. So power play done, I would say. Still it's good. Oh, wow. This is some scene. This is love of brother and sister. Goodness me. Wow, goodness me. Sharing that love and sharing that ice cream, I would say. And it takes me back to those childhood memories when I would be doing the same. Wow, this is some effortless, camera work from the camera professional. This is something glorious to watch out. And now as the power play gets done, it's a change. It's Saqib Khan who does ball right. No Vineet yet, no Kulgami yet. And it is Saqib Khan. I remember he just bowled a good spell out there in Luktipora Premier League, one of the matches for Sky Stars Budgam. And there is a slips in place continuously. Nicely played. I think it's for sure if these two just keep on hitting, 4-5 runs every over. At moment, that's for sure that you will have a bad ball. And once again, I would love to just share an experience of Rahul Dravid in the commentary. The statement of Rahul Dravid, any format you are playing, and the runs are not coming for you, and you are patient enough, you will get a loose ball, that's sure. And when you get a loose ball, you got to try and hit it for the maximum you can. That should be the plan of both these two batters from each side. Show patience, go rotation, have a loose ball, and put it in style. And I believe that's what Umar Farooq is doing. Very good control of the selection of shots. And it goes up in air, should be. Oh, dropped. It should be lefty who gets in that catch, but finally he was giving himself a bit of chase and run. But at the last moment, he was just out of that reach of that catch, but he made it finally a bit controlled. But at the last, he looked a bit absolutely out of that shape and control. And this could have been side lefty walking back to the pavilion. And this can come out quite costly for you, Sky Stars Budgam. Well, so far, we haven't seen any catches being dropped in the full game. It's just the first one. Well, slaps it through. Oh, fumbles! Oh, this is pressure speaking. And ultimately now a drop catch and now a fumble, and the ball goes through the legs and goes for 4 runs. This will give you a clear view. That should have been stopped. Oh, casual effort. Is it Yasir Kulgami? I'm not pretty sure. That was played absolutely powerfully. Goodness me. And you could see the frustration of Saqib Khan. That's understood. It's a control in game. It's 57 for 3. And he goes for that shot. And Jabba. Oh, what a stop. He's athletic. He's acrobatic. He's energetic. And he's full of agility and flexibility. Truly is, we believe among those players where he would always give his best skills in the field as well. Saving 2 runs, I would say. But Umar Farooq, I love his approach. It's a good attack, good aggression, good running, good, we believe good rotation. And again, he goes. Again, a fumble by that fielder. Luckily got quick onto the top. Not stopping for going for a single. 10 runs from it. Akib Khan, 7 gone, making sure they're going over 8. And the run rate looks over 8 and the required rate looks below 8. That's where you are showing control. Royal Rangers, Melhora. And time to change, time to think. And time to come up with a change. And it is a change. It is Vineet. It is another left arm spinner. And his quota. That's going to be absolutely crucial. Also, Jaddu has got 1 left. So are all the 5 overs from these 2. Let's see how he operates. Another left arm, another outstation player. And Umar Farooq gets ready to face him. Very good ball. Good stop. Yasin is a special fielder in that circle. And he is very good catcher as well. Don't see him drop many. Should be lefties among those who does drop many. And today he drops 1 more. And he just plays it straight to left inside that circle again. Straight to the point for no runs. So you bowl dots, you create pressure, and you let batsmen try and go for something extraordinary. Oh, sweeps, paddle sweeps rather. Muzamil Maxi gone. Koka is back. Captain Imtiaz out, run out. These are the 3 batters back to the pavilion. But these 2, they have been formidable. They have been presentable. They have been just full of awareness. And they go straight down the ground. Thinking for the second, and it wasn't there. Ultimately, what I think about, these local lads playing at this local level, home ground, home advantage, trying to take full use. Indeed, it's paying off. So they know how to just try and just settle the nerves out here. And is it? And I believe no, drifting down the leg stump. It came off a bit quicker. This will give you the clear view. Oh, no, it was just the bat first, then went on to hit the pads. That's why it was a half-hearted appeal. Oh, this is something where he can be dangerous. Very, very good over. Just 2 from it, Vineet. And a change has walked. It's 8 gone. It's 62 for 3. Akib Khan will continue. So means they are relying heavily on spin. Spin from both sides. Need to break this partnership, or else this is really running through. Zahid and Umar Farooq. Oh, what was that? Not pretty sure whether it came off the blade. And it was lucky, that's for sure, for Zahid lefty. Equation now stands 71 balls, 99 runs, 7 wickets in hand. And Umar, lot will depend on this man. He is the key. Oh, it's wickets down the ground on the non-striking stumps. So dot ball means that the record run rate will grow up. In the 9th over, slightly. One thing is for sure that these both batters have got the starts. And Asif Ramzan making quick changes in the field, takes Yasin off from that mid-on and just sends him down to that, I believe, point region. You know that Umar Farooq is quite good at that square of the region, especially at that point region. He's a cut specialist. He can cut the ball well. And now Yasin goes at the backward point, especially. Very easy pickings. Very good shot. Very good defense. Good approach. Runs not coming quick. Still you move the rotation. And you move the board. And you move the score. Some name is not playing today in the side. Like Ishfaq Bhat, Ishfaq Bresnan. I don't know the exact reason why he's keeping off today. Good stop. That is a good determination. Just stopping at your bone bowling. So once again the plan is working for Skid Stars. If you look at this over as well, you look at the last over, only 2 runs. 2 from this one, still 2 balls to go. So the plan is to try and just keep the run rate in check. You let them just have 3-4 runs. It will just keep that required run rate pushing. It is touching 9 now. So feel when it touches 10, then it's going to be a tough task for the batters of Melhora. Apish, good stop. Caught his right hand. It's a single. It's end of over. 3 from it. 9 gone. It's 65 for 3. These are some smiling faces. One more is quite sure. Melhora still have got that powerhouse, that power striker in the form of Liaquat Mir. I know that he can hit, we believe, big shots. And I believe the standards he raises when it comes to bat in the special moments when the required run rate is quite high. And he is a perfect choice. And there you go, some beautiful, we believe, views of this Luktipora cricket ground. This is all that's coming to you beautifully from this House of Well Champions League Luktipora. Vineet continues. Oh, goodness me! That was power play hit. Vineet jumps. He got his left hand. I believe he got his palm. This is always a tough chance. These catches to hold, it's never going to be an easy job as a bowler. Down the track. Well, he's pushing his partner for 2. No, says his partner. It was Yasir Kulgami who just looked quite quick on the top of the ball. still going with slightly over 7. And making problems for your side if you not get more than an 8. Down the track. This is good use of the pit. Ho, ho, ho, ho, ho, ho. That's gone straight. It's gone like an arrow. This is why we call it straight as an arrow. It's a biggie. It's a 6. It's Zahid lefty. What a great use of the feet on that moment. And this is what was needed desperately from Royal Rangers Melhora. And again, he goes over long on. He goes again. He goes long. He goes longer. He goes longest. Goodness me, this looks like Akshar Patel of India is playing. He just goes with the same style. And Zahid lefty just accepts the challenge and goes. A bit over long off. A bit over long on. This is magical blows. And the body language of Sky Stars Budgam has started to drown now. What an absolute connection from Zahid lefty. And Vinith has been taken off. And has been taken to the tusk. And a courtesy, it's Zahid lefty. This time it's a white ball way outside off stump. And this will keep you completely in control. Just one ball left of the 10th. It's 80 exactly, so means they're quite controlled. And a very good stop, a very good dive, but not stopping it properly. Deflecting, goes for a single. It is a strategic timeout, as you could see as your screens, Mr. Javed Daryal signaling for the same. And we also take a strategic timeout in the commentary box.
रेंजर्स है तो लियाकत मीर अब जाके बीच मैदान में प्रवेश कर चुके हैं। रिक्वायर्ड रन रेट की बात की जाए तो 8.24 की औसत से यहाँ पे रनर्स दरकार है रॉयल रेंजर्स मेलहोरा की टीम को। और अभी भी 10 ओवर का खेल आना बाकी है तो मुकाबला बिल्कुल अभी भी बराबरी पे नजर आता हुआ, क्योंकि ये बल्लेबाजी में गहराई है यहाँ पर रॉयल रेंजर्स मेलहोरा की टीम के पास। तो अभी भी 6 विकेट उनके हाथ में बचे हैं। यहाँ पे बल्लेबाज को जोखिम लेने की कोई भी जरूरत नहीं है। आप सिंगल डबल के सहारे भी इस मुकाबले को जीत सकते हैं, लेकिन विकेटों पे पूरी तरह से नियंत्रण रखना होगा और तभी जाके यहाँ से मुकाबले को जीत सकती है रॉयल रेंजर्स मेलहोरा की टीम। लियाकत मीर नए बल्लेबाज अंपायर से कार्ड लेने के बाद अब वो बिल्कुल तैयार हो चुके हैं। करंट रन रेट की बात की जाए तो 7.97 की औसत से यहाँ पे रन्स बना रही है और 8.5 की औसत से आपको रन्स दरकार। पहली गेंद पैड पे लगी हल्की सी अपील, लेकिन अंपायर ने मना किया है। स्कोर में किसी रन का इजाफा नहीं, 81 रन 4 विकेटों के नुकसान पर और 11वें ओवर का खेल इस समय प्रगति पर। आकिब की बात की जाए तो 2.2 ओवर की गेंदबाजी, 13 रन और एक सफलता उनके नाम। बड़ी सफलता जाहिद लेफ्टी को उन्हें चलता कि अपने पहली गेंद पे, और इस प्रकार से हल्का सा दबाव जरूर रहेगा यहाँ से लियाकत मीर के ऊपर। हालांकि लियाकत मीर इस ओवर में अगली मरतबा गेंद को गाइड किया है और थर्ड मैन की तरफ गेंद चली गई है। पहला रन मुकम्मल किया और शायद अंपायर का इशारा चौके के लिए ये गेंद चली गई है। जी हाँ बिल्कुल, तो गेंद बाउंड्री लाइन से बाहर चली गई है 4 रन के लिए और लियाकत मीर ने इस चौके के साथ अपना खाता खोला और टीम का स्कोर 85 रन 4 विकेटों के नुकसान पर 57 गेंदें और 77 रनों की दरकार यहाँ से मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए। हालांकि ये आज के दिन का पहला मुकाबला, इसके बाद एक बड़ा मुकाबला होने वाला है जो कि हिलव्यू राजौरी की टीम भिड़ेगी आज एलिगेंट स्ट्राइकर्स की टीम के साथ। हालांकि एलिगेंट का आज पहला मुकाबला होगा और हिलव्यू राजौरी की टीम ने पहला मुकाबला जीता था, हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ क्रिकेट क्लब की टीम को उन्हें हराया था। एक बड़े मार्जिन के साथ वो जीत दर्ज की थी हिलव्यू राजौरी की टीम ने और आज 2 बजे वो दूसरा मुकाबला यहाँ से शुरू होगा और देखना होगा क्या हिलव्यू राजौरी की टीम आज वो दूसरा मुकाबला भी यहाँ से जीत कर जाएगी, देखना होगा। हालांकि पिछले मुकाबले की बात की जाए तो जहांगीर लोन ने पूरी तरह से दर्शकों को एंटरटेन किया था, जो अंतिम ओवर में वो आसिफ रसूल के विरुद्ध वो 5 छक्के लगाए थे और आज फिर से दूसरे मुकाबले में आपको वो नजर आएंगे। इस बार 4 गेंदें इस ओवर की हो चुकी है। महत्वपूर्ण ओवर अभी तक घटता हुआ यहाँ से आकिब का। टीम का स्कोर 86 रन 4 विकेटों के नुकसान पर। करंट रन रेट की बात की जाए तो 7.94 की औसत से यहाँ पे रन्स बना रही है उमर फारूक, 20 बिन आबाद, लियाकत ने 5 बनाए हैं और अभी भी 6 विकेट आपके हाथ में है और मुकाबला जीतना यहाँ पे उतना मुश्किल नहीं है रॉयल रेंजर्स मेलहोरा की टीम के लिए। इस ओवर की अगली गेंद लेकर तैयार, इस बार गेंद को खेला है मिडाप क्षेत्र में, गेंद चली गई है। 1 रन बनाने का मौका दोनों बल्लेबाजों के पास। 1 रन के इजाफे के साथ 87 रन 4 विकेटों के नुकसान पर 54 गेंदें बची है और 75 रनों की दरकार यहाँ से मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए। हालांकि पूरे कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ यहाँ पे बल्लेबाजी के लिए उतर चुकी है रॉयल रेंजर्स मेलहोरा की टीम। जिस प्रकार से इतने बड़े टीम के विरुद्ध वो यहाँ से मुकाबला खेल रही है, डटकर मुकाबला कर रहे हैं। हालांकि मुकाबला अभी बिल्कुल बराबरी पे नजर आता हुआ, काफ़ी सारे विकेट्स आपके हाथ में बचे हैं। यहाँ पे आपको जोखिम लेने की कोई भी ज़रूरत नहीं है। सिंगल्स डबल्स के सहारे भी आप इस मुकाबले को जीत सकते हैं, यानी कि 8.33 की औसत से यहाँ पे रन दरकार मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए। और मौसम की अगर बात की जाए तो काफ़ी धूप खिली है आज और दर्शक बिल्कुल साए में लुत्फ अंदोज हो रहे हैं इस मुकाबले से, क्योंकि इसके बाद एक बड़ा मुकाबला होने वाला है। और मेरे साथ बाबा साहब, तो एक सवाल रहेगा मेरा आपसे कि जब भी हिलव्यू राजौरी का टीम मुकाबला होता है तो दर्शकों का इंतज़ार होता है और दर्शकों की भीड़ लगती है उस मुकाबले में, तो इस सिलसिले में आपकी क्या राय रहेगी? क्योंकि हालांकि हर किसी टीम में बड़े खिलाड़ी आपको नजर आएंगे, लेकिन फिलहाल 12वें ओवर की दूसरी गेंद लेकर तैयार। इस बार मिड विकेट क्षेत्र में गेंद को खेलने में कामयाब खिलाड़ी उस ओर तैनात, लेकिन दर्शक बनकर रहेंगे और गेंद बाउंड्री लाइन पार कर गई है 4 रन के लिए। एक और चौका यहाँ पर उमर फारूक के नाम, इस चौके के साथ स्कोर में इजाफा। हालांकि आप रिप्लाई में भी देख सक रहे हैं किस प्रकार से अपनी पोजीशन वहां पे बनाई और पूरी तरह से गैप में स्ट्रोक धकेला है और गेंद बाउंड्री लाइन पार कर गई है 4 रन के लिए। इस चौके के इजाफे के साथ स्कोर 91 रन 4 विकेटों के नुकसान पर 52 गेंदें 71 रनों की दरकार मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए। चाहिए। इस बार स्कोप के अंदाज में हवा में गेंद, लेकिन फाइनल क्षेत्र पर कोई खिलाड़ी नहीं। जब तक खिलाड़ी दौड़ लगाकर गेंद को फील्ड करते तब तक आसानी के साथ ये दूसरा रन भी मुकम्मल किया है दोनों बल्लेबाजों ने। इन 2 रनों के इजाफे के साथ 93 फॉर द लॉस ऑफ 4 विकेट्स ऑफ द कंप्लीशन ऑफ 11.3 ओवर्स हैव बीन बॉल्ड सो फार।
यासिर, मेरी बात आ रही है आप तक? Yasir, can you hear me? Yasir. यासिर, मेरी आवाज आ रही है? यासिर, मेरी आवाज आ रही है? यासिर
जी जी जी।
ओके, आप अभी एयर माइक पे, तो जरा अपना एक्सपीरियंस शेयर कीजिए यहाँ इस हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ चैंपियंस लीग लक्टिपोरा में आके कैसा लग रहा है? यू आर ऑन एयर राइट नाउ।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम वरहमतुल्लाह। काफ़ी अच्छा फील हो रहा है यहाँ पे, जैसे इंटरनेशनल मैच हो रहा है इधर। तो मेरी बस मैनेजमेंट से एक रिक्वेस्ट है, बस इधर स्पाइक से अलाउड करने दे, और इससे ज़्यादा इस टूर्नामेंट में मज़ा आ जाएगा। फिर फास्ट बॉलर को एक सपोर्ट मिलेगा यहाँ पे। बाकी इस टूर्नामेंट के हवाले में क्या ही कहना चाहता हूँ, नंबर 1 टूर्नामेंट है आफ्टर BPL।
तो फील कैसा रहा है? फील्स के बारे में जरा बताइए प्लीज। फील कैसा, वाइब्स आप फील कर रहे
जी?
जो फील आपको लग रहा है, फील वाइब आप कैसा कर रहे हो प्लीज?
जी, बहुत ही अच्छा फील हो रहा है यहाँ पे। इधर अगर देखा जाए ग्राउंड के डायमेंशंस भी बहुत अच्छे हैं, और फील्डिंग में भी बहुत ही एंजॉय कर रहे हैं हम अभी, कि ग्राउंड में बहुत अच्छा ग्रीन ग्राउंड है। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन प्लीज।
यस आई विल। बॉल होने दो, क्योंकि वहां पर भी ख्याल रखना पड़ता है। प्लीज स्टे ऑन।
शाबाश। How was it?
There's a loud call. It's a review for the third umpire. तो इतने में थोड़ा वक्त मिलेगा यासिर में। तो आपको लग रहा है कि ऐसा ग्राउंड हो के यहाँ पे फील्डर्स के लिए भी काफी हेल्पफुल है, क्योंकि यू कैन गो फॉर सम फुल एंड डाइव्स, और इंजरी होने का कोई खतरा नहीं है। ऐसा लग रहा है कि जैसे कालीन बिछा हुआ है। क्या कहेंगे इस बारे में?
जी, बहुत ही मैनेजमेंट को बहुत ही क्रेडिट देना चाहता हूँ। उन्होंने बहुत मेहनत की यहाँ पे। ग्राउंड ऐसा है, बट उनकी मेहनत को क्रेडिट देना चाहता हूँ। उन्होंने ग्राउंड ऐसा मेंटेन किया। अगर हम देखा जाए इसके हवाले, आज से 2-3 साल पहले तो ग्राउंड ही ऐसा नहीं था। उनको बहुत सारा क्रेडिट जाता है इसके हवाले।
तो आपने यहाँ पे काफ़ी सारी क्रिकेट खेली होगी, तो कैसा आज लग रहा है तब खेलना और आज खेलना? तो आपको लग रहा है कि बहुत सारा फर्क आ चुका है?
बहुत सारा डिफरेंस है। तब इधर इतना सारा इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर नहीं था। आज अगर देखा जाए, आज तो टर्फ विकेट भी है। यंगस्टर्स के लिए एक अच्छा स्टेप है इनके लिए। वो अपना टैलेंट शो करे और हायर लेवल्स पे अपना टैलेंट शो करे।
तो राइट नाउ सिचुएशन थोड़ी सी मेरे ख्याल से बैलेंस्ड है। इट्स अ 50-50। तो क्या प्लान चल रही होगी अभी?
बस इनको ज़्यादा ग्राउंड के डायमेंशंस में पहले भी बोल चुका हूँ, अच्छे हैं। तो फिर और ये जो क्रिकेट गेम होती है, ये गेम सटना, इसको बोलते हैं क्रिकेट इज़ अ गेम ऑफ ग्लोरियस अनसर्टेनिटी। सॉरी, मेरे को बोलना नहीं आया।
कोई नहीं। यस।
और क्या, बस मेहनत कर रहे हैं। एफर्ट अगर देंगे 100% तो मैच जीतेंगे हम इंशाल्लाह।
चैंपियंस हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ लीग, तो मैनेजमेंट के हवाले से आपकी क्या रिएक्शन रहेगी? फाइनल वर्ड्स प्लीज।
उनको मैं शुक्रगुजार, उनको मैं थैंक यू बोलना चाहता हूँ। इन्होंने यहाँ पे एक आफ्टर बीपीएल ऐसी लीग ऑर्गेनाइज कराई, तो बहुत सारा क्रेडिट जाता है उनको, उनकी मेहनत को, उनकी डेडिकेशन को। जैसे वो यंग लड़कों को इंस्पायर करते हैं, तो बहुत सारा क्रेडिट जाता है उनको।
ऑल द बेस्ट एंड बेस्ट ऑफ लक फॉर द गेम।
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू।
तो ये थे यासिर कुलगामी, जो कुलगाम एक्सप्रेस के नाम से जाने जाते हैं। फिर वर्ड्स उनके साथ शेयर करते हुए, और हमारे दर्शक भी इस किस्म के विजुअल्स को पसंद कर रहे हैं। और बहरहाल 13वें ओवर का खेल जारी, 97 रन 4 विकेटों के नुकसान पर इस बार अंदर आती हुई गेंद, डिफेंसिव अंदाज के साथ इस गेंद को खेला है और अपने ही फॉलो थ्रू में जाके गेंद को फील्ड किया है। रन बनाने की गुंजाइश नहीं। लियाकत मीर 6 पे नाबाद, उमर फारूक ने 30 रन बनाए, तो जिम्मेदारी यहाँ पर निश्चित तौर पे उमर फारूक की रहेगी। हालांकि लियाकत मीर को चाहिए कि वो स्ट्राइक को रोटेट करे, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा यहाँ पे मौका दे खेलने का उमर फारूक को। और एक अच्छा प्लेटफार्म खड़ा किया यहाँ से रॉयल रेंजर्स मेलहोरा की टीम ने। हालांकि एक बड़े टीम के विरुद्ध वो यहाँ से बल्लेबाजी कर रहे हैं, जबकि 44 गेंदें और 64 रनों की दरकार इस मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए। दोनों टीमें आज पहला मुकाबला यहाँ से खेल रही है। जावेद जुड्डू के खूटे का यह अंतिम ओवर, 3.4 ओवर की गेंदबाजी, केवल 11 रन उन्होंने खारिज किए और 2 सफलता उनके नाम। तो पूरी तरह से जो शिकंजा कसा है यहाँ से जावेद जुड्डू ने, बाबा केवल 11 रन उन्होंने खारिज किए हैं और 2 सफलता उनके नाम। क्या बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी का प्रदर्शन दिखाया आज जावेद जुड्डू।
Well, we call him magician. And he has got every time a special reason why he's called the magician. You know, he speaks quite good with the ball. There you see, 3.5 overs, 2 for 13. And he has been the man who just started the proceedings. And he got a wicket on the 3rd ball. And ultimately, just out here, I believe his spell can create a big impact. And now it's 100 runs on the board, 1 ball to go. It looks, still we have got Liaquat Mir and Umar Farooq, both are capable. I would say it's absolutely 60-40. I would go 60 for this Melhora Royal Rangers, 40 with Sky Stars, because they've got some spec strikers off the ball right down in the crease, and it's important to see how Asif Ramzan now tackles those remaining overs, those remaining options for him. It's really giving him a tough task as a captain today.
एब्सोल्युटली, तो बिल्कुल हम आपकी बात से बिल्कुल सहमत है कि 40 पे हम भी इस मुकाबले को देख रहे हैं, क्योंकि काफ़ी सारे विकेट्स अभी उनके हाथ में बचे हैं, 6 विकेट्स उनके हाथ में बचे हैं। और दूसरी तरफ से उमर फारूक की बात की जाए तो उन्हें थोड़ा शुरुआत में थोड़ा समय लिया, अब सेट बल्लेबाज बिल्कुल अब जाके यहाँ से उनको गेंद फुटबॉल की तरह नजर आ रही है। तो जिम्मेदारी जो है वो पूरी तरह से अपने कंधों पर लिए यहाँ से उमर फारूक ने, जिस प्रकार से वो बल्लेबाजी करे। हालांकि रिक्वायर्ड रन रेट उतनी दरकार नहीं है यहाँ से रॉयल रेंजर्स मेलहोरा की टीम को, 8.5 की औसत से यहाँ पे रन दरकार है। बल्लेबाजों को जोखिम लेने की कोई जरूरत नहीं, लेकिन हर गेंद पे अगर आप सिंगल्स डबल्स के सहारे इस रणनीति को आगे बढ़ाने की कोशिश करोगे तो निश्चित तौर पे ये मुकाबला आपके पक्ष में चला जाएगा।
Absolutely. You got to showcase the real temperament now. Captain goes back to Rauf Mir, hit for 16 off his only, and he goes back to Mir now. Mir against Mir, kites it well, and it was halfway down the crease, could be shaky. He's shouting at his partner that there could have been a single, and eventually it does come as a dot ball. It's an absolute contest, good battle, both knowing each other quite well. Both are capable of some, we believe, good abilities. And it's Mir against Mir. Finally, it's Liaquat Mir who just gave it just a kind of the deflection down to the onside. So, question to be asked out here, we need, he came as an outstation player, left arm spinner for Sky Stars. But the way, Zahid left, he hit him for those 2 sixes on 2 balls. You believe this is something where Sky Stars Budgam will lack a lot, because is it just going to be used for that one more over? That is a big question.
जी हाँ बिल्कुल, तो जाहिद लेफ्टी ने जिस प्रकार से वो हमला किया था गेंदबाज के ऊपर, तो मेरे ख्याल से अगर बात की जाए तो रूप मीर को यहाँ से वापसी करनी होगी, क्योंकि उमर फारूक का अगर यहाँ से आप विकेट हासिल कर पाएंगे तो निश्चित तौर पे मुकाबला काफ़ी हद तक आपके पक्ष में चला जाएगा। फिलहाल यहाँ पे फ्रंट पे नज़र आ रही है मुझे रॉयल रेंजर्स मेलहोरा की टीम। जब तक उमर फारूक पिच के वस्त में बने, अगर यहाँ से आपको इस पार्टनरशिप को ब्रेक करने में कामयाब रहे, खासकर उमर फारूक का विकेट आपने हासिल किया, तो निश्चित तौर पे मुकाबला काफ़ी हद तक बदल सकता है।
That's a boundary in the meantime. Well, it's a misfield again. Has been a tough case for the fielders of Sky Stars Budgam today. And Umar Farooq is playing a knock to remember if it does take his team over the line. Now the required run rate exactly, that's gone close to 9, rather over 9. One good over, where you get around 12-15 runs. And if you are capable to find that over into the business, I believe Royal Rangers Melhora are having an upper hand in the game. But one thing is for sure, going continuously with runs in the form of rotation. And it's a 7 from it. Two overs from Ropemeer, none for 23. 14 gone. It's 107 for 4. So Akib Khan back into the attack. Those problems with the fields, that's been the issue. It's been coming out as a pain in the neck. And Mir smashes well, smashes lovely, and smashes for 4. It's a good start to the fresh over. And I was telling you, you have got the two capable players. And they can produce the attack from both sides. And this is the living example from Liaquat Mir. He's a strong fellow. He's a powerhouse. He's a muscle man. And he can muscle the ball. This is his ability. This is his habit of shuffling back. And trying to unsettle. And he goes! He goes! Is it going to be caught? No, no, no! It's a 6! And now, this is absolutely exchange of words. And this was delighted to find that celebration from Liaquat Mir, showcasing it all to Adil Hussain. Well, watch out for this man. Watch out for this man. 10 runs of the first 2 balls. It's Akib Khan who is going under immense pressure. And Lee Mir has started to showcase why he is the powerhouse. Good ball. He's got his bat down. Should think for the 2. Now settles all for a single. Well, he goes all smiles. And he has got 80 caps. 80 caps on the top of his head. And he would love to just stop the situation. And he would love to just come out as a powerhouse. And he has started to come as a powerhouse. Oh, inside out, up in air. It's in the gaps. On the bounce. Ultimately, it's turning out that good over. If you remember, Arslan, I was mentioning about 12-15 runs. They need 1 over. Finally, they got 12 and still 2 balls to go. And now Lee Mir would be thinking to go for 1 more. Just not brings it more onto the real part of the blade where I would have wanted. It's just a single. He is giving shouts. It's all understood that he wanted to go heave it over mid-wicket. Now he could look at his physics, physique. He's a strong stalwart. He's a strong guy. He's a muscle man. He's a powerhouse. Umar goes down straight to long off. Will find a single. And it's good over on account of Royal Rangers Melhora. 14 from it. And finally, it's now 30 balls, 41 runs. And I believe this is why I was mentioning having 6 wickets in hand. Royal Rangers Melhora, they're having an upper hand on the game.
जी हाँ, तो मेरे ख्याल से अगर बात की जाए तो लियाकत मीर को खुली छूट दी गई है यहाँ से टीम के कैप्टन ने, क्योंकि लियाकत मीर आजकल उतना ज़्यादा क्रिकेट खेलते ही नहीं है। और आज जिस प्रकार से वो पिछले ओवर में वो हमला दावा बोल दिया है पर लियाकत मीर ने, और यहाँ पे आसानी बन गई है रॉयल रेंजर्स मेलहोरा की टीम के लिए ये मुकाबला जीतना, क्योंकि रिक्वायर्ड रन रेट को बिल्कुल डाउन कर दिया यहाँ पर लियाकत मीर ने। वो 14 रन पे जो पिछला ओवर चला गया है और जिसके कारण 6 विकेट अभी भी आपके हाथ में बची है। 30 गेंदों से केवल 41 रनों की दरकार मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए, और 15 ओवर का खेल मुकम्मल हो चुका है, यानी कि अंतिम 5 ओवर्स का खेल आना बाकी है। और तारीफ करनी होगी आज बल्लेबाजों की और जिस प्लानिंग के साथ आई है यहाँ से।
Arslan, sorry to interrupt. I got a big question. I got a big criticism to make. You know, if you remember in the inaugural match, Salim Mir was playing for Team House of Wealth. He was not introduced as a bowler. Then what's the fun of having him? Same goes with Yasir Gulgami. He's into the side and is not being used as a bowler. Well, this is quite harsh. You bring Yasir Gulgami into the side, you not let him bowl. You believe this is something where it just hurts the sentiments and emotions, especially when you are Yasir Gulgami, who is rated as one of the fast and furious bowler of J&K cricket.
बिल्कुल, ये सवाल तो मैं भी करना चाह रहा था, लेकिन आपने मेरे दिल की बात छीन ली है। क्योंकि यासिर गुलगामी की बात की जाए, जब से वो स्टार्स बडगाम की टीम में इन हुए हैं तो कुछ कम ही मौका मिलता है यासिर गुलगामी को गेंदबाजी करने का। और उसके बाद रहा सवाल इस विकेट का, क्योंकि बैटिंग विकेट है यहाँ से। अगर बात की जाए पिछले 3-4 रोज से जो 3-4 मुकाबले यहाँ पे खेले गए हैं, स्पिनर्स का काफ़ी बोलबाला रहा है इस पिच पे, लेकिन फिर भी आपको आजमाना चाहिए था यासिर गुलगामी को, क्योंकि एक तेज़ गेंदबाज है और बल्लेबाजों के ऊपर थोड़ा सा वो दबाव डालने की कोशिश कर सकते थे। लेकिन बहरहाल मुकाबला जो है वो काफ़ी हद तक यहाँ से रॉयल रेंजर्स के पक्ष में चला गया है और मेलहोरा की टीम इस समय मुझे फ्रंट पे नज़र आ रही है। ये मुकाबला जो है तकरीबन 80-20 की नज़र से मैं देख रहा हूँ।
Maybe Yasir Gulgami is about to used as a trump card. You never know. He's being used after this for the 17th and the 19th. The game goes deep. Lovely. Straight down the ground. It's another single. But we got to give credit to Umar Farooq. You know, the way he has been playing. You know, he's continuing his legacy. 41 of 33. It's a matured innings. You know, we call it a matured innings. Either you are chasing, either you are defending. But when you come with that kind of positive approach in any format of the game, that's where every team would love to just have a caliber like of Umar Farooq in the side.
एक दिन में टीम खड़ा करना और दूसरे दिन यहाँ से मुकाबला खेलना और इतनी अच्छी कॉम्बिनेशन, तो मैं बिल्कुल इम्प्रेस हो गया इस टीम से, खासकर रॉयल रेंजर्स मेलहोरा की टीम ने। हालांकि ये टीम जो है इस टूर्नामेंट में इन्होंने ज्वाइन नहीं किया था, लेकिन कल जो इनकी एंट्री हुई है इस टीम में और उसके बाद चंद ही घंटों में इतनी अच्छी कॉम्बिनेशन और इतना अच्छा सेटअप लेकर ये आई है, तो बिल्कुल आज उन्हें दर्शकों का यहाँ पे दिल जीत लिया और पहले ही मुकाबले में बिल्कुल जीत की दहलीज पे मुझे नजर आ रही है यहाँ से रॉयल Rangers Melhora की टीम।
Very good control on the game, Royal Rangers Melhora. And Stars looks a bit onto the back foot. It's going all in singles, 5 singles of 5 balls. And you never know, Liaquat Mir can finish it big. Goes back, this is his tendency. And just goes for one more, makes it 6 from 6. 16 gone. It's 1-2-7 for 4. Ultimately, there's some stage wherein Stars Budgam will have to look for something, pull out as a miraculous. You know, now Vineet, you know, you came here, you bring him as a specialist to left arm. He has been hit for plenty. Javed Jaddu is done with his quota. Rouf Mir is not creating any impact today. He has been wicketless, even though he has got 1 over left. You know, you talk about Yasir Gulgami not introduced. You talk about Akif Khan, he has been hit for plenty. So it is that stage wherein it's a proper planning into the game. You know, Royal Rangers Melhora, they came up with the plans, which bowler you got to try and attack, which bowler you try and go for the defensive mood. And ultimately, when you go with the proper execution of the planning, it's quite obvious that it does come and it does pay off for your side.
जी हाँ बिल्कुल, तो प्रॉपर प्लानिंग के साथ यहाँ से आई है रॉयल रेंजर्स मेलहोरा की टीम। हालांकि आपकी बात से मैं बिल्कुल सहमत हूँ, जिस प्रकार से मेरे ख्याल से ज़्यादा जानते हैं आप स्काई स्टार्स भड़गाम की टीम को, क्योंकि आप उनके ऑफिशियल कमेंटेटर हैं, पिछले 1 साल से तकरीबन उनके साथ आप रहे हैं। तो यासिर कुलगामी को मेरे ख्याल से आजमाना चाहिए था, एक ओवर कराना चाहिए था यहाँ से यासिर कुलगामी के, क्योंकि अगर यहाँ से इस वक्त आपको उमर फारूक की विकेट मिल सकती थी तो कुछ अभी भी हो सकता है। लेकिन बहरहाल मुकाबला जो है मेरे ख्याल से हाथ से चला गया यहाँ से स्काई स्टार्स भड़गाम की टीम।
Well, it's a gamble now. Once again, you bring in Vinit into his fourth, and for 28. When you got two prime and genuine spinners, only one could attack, and the next one has been taken for plenty. And he sweeps well, and it's being chased. It's being not chased. It's being given up. It's gone over the fence. It's gone for 4. It's a lovely sweep shot from Umar Farooq. And he has been absolutely a stylish cricketer today. He is a special talent. He is a special find. And he's a special ranger of Melhora, I would say.
जी हाँ बिल्कुल, क्या बेहतरीन बल्लेबाजी, और जिस प्रकार से वो बल्लेबाजी इस वक्त कर रहे हैं, केवल 4 रन दूर अपनी अर्धशतक से, और आज बड़ा मौका है उनके पास इस बार फिर से स्ट्रोक खेलने की कोशिश, लेकिन अपने फॉलो थ्रू में गेंद को फील्ड किया है, और इस प्रकार से स्कोर बदस्तूर 132 रन 4 विकेटों के नुकसान पर। और अब कम ही रन चाहिए यहाँ से मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए। उमर फारूक 46 पे नाबाद 36 गेंदों का सामना किया है, और लियाकत मीर ने भी आज उनका भरपूर साथ निभाया। हालांकि लियाकत मीर आजकल उतना ज़्यादा क्रिकेट खेलते ही नहीं है, क्योंकि क्रिकेट से काफ़ी दूर रहे, लेकिन आज इस प्रकार से मुझे लग रहा है कि कैप्टन की तरफ से आज उनको खुली छूट मिली है कि आप जाइए और बड़े स्ट्रोक्स के लिए, क्योंकि उससे आसानी यहाँ पे विकेट मिल सकती है। हवा में गेंद, और इस प्रकार से एक बड़ा झटका, उमर फारूक मैदान छोड़कर वापस, और ये 5वां विकेट गिरता हुआ। हालांकि रिवर्स के अंदाज में स्ट्रोक खेलने की कोशिश, मेरे ख्याल से खराब सोच, और इस प्रकार से ये 5वां झटका लगता हुआ रॉयल रेंजर्स मेलहोरा की टीम को।
He would have never tried for that shot. Why would you go for that reverse shot? Why would you go for that swish shot? Finally, Vinit, and he picks that wicket. And still, I would say it's 70-30. Until you got Liaquat Mir, Umar Farooq played a massive knock of 46. It could have been more, it could have been more celebrated. And he just been able to take his team to that, victory. But eventually he came at a stage when his team was struggling, but he kept on his cool, kept on his shirt. And it looked like, in cricket terminology we call it, just you got to hold your horse. And I believe he never looked on the harness of a dilemma. He never looked, we believe, full of confusion. He never looked after the planning. He just kept on. Every partner that just followed him. And that's why, the side of Rihan's, this very Royal Rangers, Melhora, they are right onto the top of the game. So now equation stands 19 of 30 and only 5 from the 5 balls and a wicket. This is where Stars Budgam can fancy a chance. Malik Arif now comes out as a new man. He will be on the strike. And what he does, is he going to prick a single or is he just going to defend? But it's all now the game. It's all now that hope. It's all Liaquat Mir. Look at the field. For that man, we got a wideish mid-wicket. We got long gone. We got square leg. Fine leg remains totally vacant. We got a gully. We got straight point. We got cover point. We got extra cover. And very, very defensive approach. Straight to Yasin in the covers. It's a dot. It's end off the spell of Vinit. 1 for 32. It's 17 gone. It's 18 balls, 30 runs. That's the equation. Exactly. It's 10 runs per over. And it's not a big task.
खेल बचा और 30 रनों की दरकार मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए। मलिक आरिफ ने अभी तक अपना खाता नहीं खोला है। लियाकत मीर 25 पे नाबाद 19 गेंदों से, और अंतिम क्षणों में यहाँ से मुकाबला नजर आता हुआ गेंदबाजी के लिए। किस गेंदबाज को यहाँ से तलब किया जाएगा, और नासिर गनाई आए हैं अब जाके गेंदबाजी करने के लिए। अगर नासिर गनाई ने यहाँ एक विकेट दिलाई अपने टीम के लिए तो मुकाबला जो है वो बिल्कुल बराबरी पे आ जाएगा, क्योंकि उतना मुश्किल नहीं रहेगा यहाँ से रॉयल रेंजर्स मेलहोरा की टीम के लिए ये मुकाबला जीतना। क्योंकि अगर बात की जाए उमर फारूक की तो उमर फारूक ने क्या बेहतरीन पारी खेली है, 46 रनों की पारी, और उसके बाद एक खराब स्ट्रोक। ऐसा करने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं थी यहाँ से उमर फारूक को, क्योंकि वो मुकाबले को बिल्कुल अपनी दहलीज पे उन्हें लाके खड़ा किया था, लेकिन एक खराब स्ट्रोक के चलते उन्हें अपनी विकेट गंवाई यहाँ से।
And now they're pushing for two. Pushing for two. They are pushing and they have pushed for two. It's a good running between the wickets. They need to push each other. And I still can't believe, the captaincy. I would just say, why would you keep Yasser Kulgami in the side? What's the fun then? He's a fast bowler. He can be a good option. Still not aware whether he can be used for 1 over, but well, I do feel should have been used. You talk about Nasir Ghanai has been hit for 23 off his 2.2. Makes that 24 now. Ropemeer has got 1 over left. Means that if you use him, he bowls the 19th, or if you use Yasser Kulgami for that 19th, so means he only bowls 1 over. That 20th over will be bowled by Ropemeer. That's for sure then. And gone through. And up goes the finger. Not pretty sure whether the ball has hit the pads or the wickets. It came up just as that Yorker into the block hole, or was he hit on his toes?
फनी मोमेंट आप देख लीजिए, क्योंकि जो थर्ड मैन पे खिलाड़ी तैनात थे वो गेंद के पीछे इस प्रकार से दौड़ रहे थे, वहां से अंपायर ने उंगली भी खड़ा की थी और विकेट वहां से चली गई थी, और यहाँ से थर्ड मैन बिल्कुल गेंद के पीछा कर रहे थे, उनको पता ही नहीं था कि वहां से विकेट चली गई।
Well, it's a leg before wicket. Well, that was absolutely pump. And Nasir Ghanai strikes, and there's a twist in the tail. The tables are turning down. And this is ups and downs, and this is what game of cricket is all about. A new man, he is Nadeem Alahi, who is known for his bowling skills. And he needs to provide a support on the other side. That way I've got Liaquat Mir. But at the last moment, now the record run rate also creeps up. It's around 11. And you are taking it deeper. You are creating concerns for your side, Royal Rangers, Melhora. And still, I would say if they lose from here, well, it will be an absolute setback for this Melhora side, because all the hard work put in, and towards the last, just not being able to try and just have that finishing colours, this will be something that will be talked, criticized, and asked a lot.
जी हाँ, वापसी की है यहाँ से स्टार्स बडगाम की टीम ने। हालांकि जो नदीम फारूक का विकेट यहाँ से हासिल किया, लेकिन खराब बल्लेबाजी यहाँ से आरिफ की जानिब से, और 15 गेंदों में 27 रनों की दरकार मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए। और ये क्या हो रहा है भाई?
Well, it's a dead ball. What's that? I believe Nasir Ghanai just lost the ball from his hands. And Nadeem Alahi, missed out on that. And it takes me back, one of those semi-finals of the World Cup T20 between Pakistan and Australia, where Hafiz lost the control of the ball, and David Warner, and he went glorious over mid-wicket for that 6. Also, way back in 1993, it was Amir Sohail against this New Zealand side. And ultimately, but eventually that was quite funny over there.
अंतिम 14 गेंदें 26 रनों की दरकार मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए। एक समय पे लग रहा था कि तकरीबन 18 ओवर में ही इस मुकाबले को फिनिश कर पाएगी रॉयल रेंजर्स मेलहोरा की टीम, लेकिन यहाँ से बढ़िया वापसी करते हुए, हालांकि पिछले ओवर में जो नदीम फारूक की विकेट गई है, और उसके बाद अब इस ओवर में भी एक विकेट गंवाई यहाँ से रॉयल रेंजर्स की टीम ने। और जिस प्रकार बल्लेबाजों के ऊपर काफ़ी दबाव यहाँ पे नजर आ रहा है, 4 विकेट अभी भी आपके हाथ में, और रिक्वायर्ड रन रेट जो है वो काफ़ी ऊपर उड़ान पर रही है।
Well, this is a magical over. You look at those balls, it's only in singles and doubles, so they need boundaries. They need big shots, they need big boundaries. And this time, he goes aerial, he goes over extra cover, he goes bounces, and this is a stop from Ropemeer. Much needed stop. This will keep you just having a control and check on the game. 18 gone. And around, it's around 139 for 6. So 12 balls, 23 runs, 11.5 runs to go, 2 overs to go. Ropemeer has got 1. And who you bowl with 1 more? Is it Yasir Kulgami now or never?
जी नहीं, मुझे नहीं लग रहा है कि यासिर कुलगामी को गेंदबाजी के लिए बुलाया जाएगा और मेरे ख्याल से दिलेरी दिखानी होगी यहाँ पर बल्लेबाजों, क्योंकि यही ओवर तो फैसला करेगा। अगर अंतिम ओवर में तकरीबन 10 से ज़्यादा रन रह गए तो मेरे ख्याल से मुश्किल हो सकता है यहाँ से रॉयल रेंजर्स की टीम को वो अंतिम ओवर में स्कोर को चेस करना मेरे ख्याल से नामुमकिन सा मुझे नज़र आ रहा है। और इसी ओवर में यहाँ पे बल्लेबाजों को जोखिम लेना होगा। अगर 10-15 रन आपने इस ओवर में जोड़ दिए, अंतिम ओवर्स के लिए 5-8 रन आपने छोड़ दिए, तो तब जाके कुछ बात बन सकती है, वरना मुकाबला तो यही ओवर फैसला करेगा।
Well, it's Ropemeer is bowling 19th, is bowling the penultimate over of the game. This is something that will just keep you on control. Well, it's a battle now, it's something that we call, it's a war between two warriors. Stars, Budgam, they believe and rely heavily on Ropemeer. It's Liaquat Mir. It's a battle of Mirs. It's a battle of Mirs. It's a battle of Mirs. It's Liaquat Mir who wins it. First ball, bang! Right on to the top of that broadcasting operation room. This is Liaquat Mir. This is powerhouse. And he's having absolutely that power in his muscles. And he goes big. He goes bigger. He goes biggest.
जी हाँ बिल्कुल, तो ऐसा ही कर रहा है यहाँ पर बल्लेबाजों को, जिस प्रकार से दिलेरी दिखाई है यहाँ से लियाकत मीर ने, क्योंकि मैंने पहले कहा कि यही ओवर तो फैसला करेगा। अगली गेंद के साथ इस बार फिर से कदमों का इस्तेमाल, गेंद को खेला है, लॉन्ग ऑन क्षेत्र में गेंद चली गई और केवल 1 रन मिलेगा। हालांकि उस खिलाड़ी अब तैनात थे, पूरी तरह से टाइम नहीं कर पाए गेंद को और केवल सिंगल मिलेगा। इस सिंगल के साथ स्कोर में इजाफा और 10 गेंदों का खेल बचा है और शायद 19 रन चाहिए मुकाबले को जीतने।
And it's not 19,
16, sorry,
16. Just having a 6 on the first ball means you are creating extra pressure on the bowler and the Sky Stars Budgam. And now Ropemeer, he just finds himself into that situation where he needs to think out of the box. Is he going to bring some slower balls? There he goes. It's a slower ball. It's up in air. It's go. Oh no! Oh no! It's a drop catch. It's Asif Ramzan who drops. Can you believe it? The safest wicket keeper in the Kashmir cricket. He has dropped this catch. And he's complaining that it's sunlight that's coming in his eyes. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's oops moment. It's oops. It's oops. And it's Asif Ramzi. Well, not only dropping, but it's 2 runs scored. Well, Arslan, now. Situation looks more in favorable for the side of Rangers. That's Melhora. It's 9 of the first 3. It's 14 of the 9. And it's Nadeem Alai also just having and sharing that fraction of luck, I would say.
आसिफ रमजान ने यहाँ पे कैच नहीं, मेरे ख्याल से मैच छोड़ दिया है, क्योंकि जब विकेट की तलाश थी, जहाँ पे विकेट मिलना चाहिए था वहाँ पे 2 रन आए हैं अंतिम ओवर में, तो यहाँ से बढ़िया वापसी और क्लीन बोल्ड कर दिया है यहाँ पे। हालांकि अगर आसिफ रमजान ने कैच ड्रॉप किया है, लेकिन इस बार स्लो ओवर पे फंसाया बल्लेबाज को और जड़ पे डाली गेंद। इस प्रकार से ये 7वां झटका लगता हुआ रॉयल रेंजर्स मेलहोरा की टीम को और 9 गेंदों में चाहिए यहाँ से 14 रन मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए और अंतिम ओवर पे ये मुकाबला चला जाएगा।
Oh goodness me. And you remember Sky Stars Budgam, being the official commentator of Sky Stars Budgam for around 2 years. Let me tell you, it's a dramatic story. Since I covered around 70 matches with them, and most of the matches always it would go down to the last over. Such is the real control this side has got in the bowling. But on that moment, I still remember it would be Ropemeer bowling that 20th. Now he's bowling the 19th. I just still feel that who's going to bowl that 20th? Akif Khan, you might not take the risk. Javed Juddu is done. Vineet is done. Is it Yasir Kulgami bowling that 20th over? But I guess it's really going to be a big challenge.
जी नहीं, मुझे फिर भी नहीं लग रहा है कि यासिर कुलगामी से अब लास्ट ओवर यहाँ से किया जाएगा और नए बल्लेबाज वसीम मोहम्मद आए हैं बल्लेबाजी करने के लिए और लियाकत मीर नॉन स्ट्राइक एंड पे 36 पे नाबाद 24 गेंदों से 18.4 ओवर की गेंदबाजी मुकम्मल, केवल 8 गेंदों का खेल बचे और 10.5 की औसत से यहाँ पे रन दरकार, यानी कि 8 गेंदों में 14 रनों की दरकार मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए। और इन्हीं 2 गेंदों पे हमला करना होगा बल्लेबाजों को। अगर वसीम मोहम्मद एक बड़ा स्ट्रोक लगाने में कामयाब रहे तो अंतिम ओवर में यहाँ से आसानी पैदा हो सकती है रॉयल रेंजर्स मेलहोरा की टीम के लिए। फिलहाल 5वीं गेंद देकर तैयार, गेंद को खेलने में कामयाब, हवा में गेंद, लेकिन वहां पे रन चुराया है और इस प्रकार से ये रन मुकम्मल किया है। और अंतिम गेंद का खेल आना।
Well, it's a miracle now. It's a drama now. Why I call it drama now? Liaquat Mir would be reluctant. You would be just asking questions. Should I go for a single? And if I do get a single, I will be retaining the strike. Should I go for a big shot? If he goes for a big shot, means he's off the strike of the very next over. So this is something that might be hitting the mind of this Mir. He waits. Oh, what a ball! This is special Yorker promise, special, death specialist to Rope Mir. A nice way to finish the 19th. So finally, we're all for that last 6 balls. This is something, I guess it's only 13. Yes, it's 13 needed. Liaquat Mir is off the strike. It's Wasim is on the strike. And this is where Sky Stars, they fancy a chance now.
तो नदीम फारूक का विकेट मुझे इस मुकाबले का टर्निंग पॉइंट नजर आ रहा है, क्योंकि जिस प्रकार से वो बल्लेबाजी कर रहे थे, एक वन साइडेड करके दिया था उसने उस मुकाबले को, लेकिन जो खराब स्ट्रोक उन्होंने खेला है वो अंत में रिवर्स के अंदाज में, और जब से उनकी विकेट गई है तब से बैक टू बैक विकेट और लगातार बल्लेबाजों के ऊपर प्रेशर बढ़ता हुआ नजर आ रहा है। और अब जाके अंतिम 6 गेंदों का खेल आना बाकी है और 13 रन दरकार मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए। नासिर गनाई अंतिम ओवर के साथ।
And I take you back 2 years. It was the finals of Royal Knockout Cricket Tournament out there in Pulwama. Nasir Ganai was out there. He was playing with Ishtaq Rasool in his team. He was to defend 8 runs, and he defended those 8 runs. And today he has got maximum. He has got 13. So he might be feeling a bit relaxed. So question is he going to bring those master slower balls? He's a master of those slower balls, and he will try and get those slower balls. Post 1. And down the leg stump. Should be a wide. It's a wide ball. It's a wide ball. It's a dozen only needed of 6. It's only 2 big shots, big hits. It's pressure speaking on both sides. And the one who keeps his shot on will go and put that shot on. And Budgam rounded back his legs. This is the beauty of this Nasir Ganai. Shuffling across a bit. You miss, I hit. All of a sudden, it's going to be a collapse. This is ending in fiasco, and I just have a feel that Liaquat Mir would be dying to come onto the crease, but someone who just bisects and daps the ball around. But if you're not having someone, this is where Nasir Ganai will be quite brutal.
सारी मेहनत पे यहाँ से पानी फेर दिया है बल्लेबाजों ने, क्योंकि एक समय पे ये वन साइडेड मुकाबला था और उसके बाद बढ़िया वापसी यहाँ पर स्टार्स बडगाम की जानिब से देखने को मिली है। हालांकि अगर यासिर कुलगामी को यहाँ से मौका नहीं दिया टीम के कैप्टन ने, लेकिन फिर भी जो गेंदबाजी यहाँ पे की है नासिर गनाई ने, और इस प्रकार से एक और चटका लगता हुआ अब केवल 2 विकेट आपके हाथ में बचे हैं और यहाँ से मुकाबला जीतना अब काफ़ी मुश्किल लग रहा है मुझे यहाँ से रॉयल रेंजर्स मेलहोरा की टीम के लिए, क्योंकि अंतिम 5 गेंदों का खेल बचा है और 13 रनों की दरकार मुकाबले 12 रनों की दरकार मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए, केवल 2 बड़े स्ट्रोक की दरकार। लेकिन लियाकत मीर जो है वो नॉन स्ट्राइक एंड पे सिंगल लेना होगा, लियाकत मीर को लाना होगा स्ट्राइक पे, तभी जाके कुछ बात बन सकती है।
And how important was that last ball now? That was an absolutely important ball. No runs, off the strike, and the plan is working for Sky Stars now. New man is Mudassir Bhat. Is Mudassir Bhat. And is he having that ample of character to try and just go for a single? Is going through immense pressure. It's 5 balls, 12 runs, 2 wickets in hand. And they need Liaquat Mir onto the strike somehow. And if he is off the strike, he would be shaky. He would be shaky. Oh, missed out completely! It's a fumble by Asif Ramzan as well. It's a single, it's an extra, it's a bye, and it's Mir on the strike. Oh, what a stage. Hold your breaths. Hold your nose. You're going to have the brave heart if you are watching this game. This is something where Liaquat Mir would have not wanted himself, but he is a real competitor. He goes, he waits, and he goes big. Is it going to be caught? No! Just a slightly fraction on the bounce. And missed! It's missed! It's missed! It's gone! It's gone! It's missed by Asif Ramzan. It will be a 6 runs. It will be a 6 runs. An ultimate drama. Ultimate drama. Ultimate drama. Why would you throw? Why would you throw? Why would you throw so quick, Nasir Ghanai? And what's gone with Asif Ramzan today? Dropping catches, not holding balls, not stopping, not collecting, and it's coming out with 6 runs. It's 157 per 8. It's only those 5 runs now. That's of 3 balls. And Liaquat Mir, he will be the man who will look to finish it with some ease.
मेरे ख्याल से गलती की है यहाँ पर नासिर गनाई क्योंकि विकेट तो नॉन स्ट्राइक एंड पे भी आपको मिल सकती थी 8 विकेट यहाँ से गंवाए थे और विकेट तो आपको नॉन स्ट्राइक एंड पे भी मिल सकती थी क्योंकि वहाँ भी मौका था लेकिन आपने वहाँ पे थ्रो किया और आसिफ रमजान ने पूरी तरह से सारी मेहनत पे पानी फेर दिया है और 6 रन मिले हैं इस गेंद पे अब अंतिम 3 गेंदों का खेल बचा है और 6 रनों की दरकार एक बड़े स्ट्रोक की दरकार यहाँ से मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए और 9वां विकेट यहाँ से मिल सकता था लेकिन खराब सोच यहाँ पर नासिर गनाई की हालांकि उस ओर पे भी विकेट मिल सकती थी और आसिफ रमजान ने जिस प्रकार से वो आज विकेट कीपिंग के प्राइस अंजाम दिए हैं और ये मैच का टर्निंग पॉइंट रहेगा 4 गेंदें और
Well, there is still control. The umpires are looking whether they had crossed in between when they were going for that second run. It was an overthrow. Both umpires are having a close eye. That's why there are not still the runs awarded on that overthrow. And the crowd are on their toes. They are passionate. They are desperate. The crowd ecstatic, excited. Especially the dugout I could see of Royal Rangers Melhora. I believe they're almost done, having 3 balls to go with Liaquat Mir out there in the center. Who knows, we also can go for that super over, and if we go, it's going to come out as the first super over of House of L Champions League. You never know. That's why, Arslan, this game of cricket, I always believe sometimes it can hurt you badly. It's game of cruelty, Cricket pundits call cricket at moments, it's a game which full of cruelty. It can just come out, in that Urdu term, I will say it can come out quite zalimana. It's zalimana game at moments, Who would have thought there would be that overthrow? And in that moment, there have been some runs given in overthrow. So, still not gone for that final decision. Javed Daryal making Liaquat Mir get that thing understand properly. So what's your take now? If it is 6, I believe it's simply Liaquat Mir who will just try and get on the top of the game.
लियाकत मीर ने इस मुकाबले का रुख ही बदल दिया जब से वो बल्लेबाजी करने के लिए आया शुरुआत से ही उसने जोखिम लेने की कोशिश की और बिल्कुल अपने टीम के लिए वो फायदेमंद साबित हुए हैं और अब जाके 3 गेंदें बची अभी तक फैसला नहीं हुआ कि पिछली गेंद पे जो ओवरथ्रो हुआ है वो 6 रन मिलेंगे उसमें या 4 रन ये अभी तय करना बाकी है जावेद दरियाल अभी स्क्वाड कंपेयर से मशवरा करते हुए और ये फैसला आना अभी बाकी है और उसके बाद अगर बात की जाए अगर इस गेंद पे 5 रन मिलेंगे तो 3 गेंदों में आपको 6 रनों की दरकार अगर छक्का मिलेगा तो 3 गेंदों पे आपको 5 रनों की दरकार यहाँ से मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए लेकिन खास बात अच्छी बात यह है रॉयल रेंजर्स मेलहोरा की टीम के लिए क्योंकि लियाकत मीर स्ट्राइक पे
Still not confirmed. Umpires having a close discussion. I guess it's on account of either giving it 5 or 6. So Arslan, let's go back to that final between England and what was their other team? It was New Zealand rather. It was Ben Stokes who just had the dive ball hitting the bat. It goes for boundary and there was a bit of dispute on that decision. And finally, many umpires were not having the correct and ample knowledge about the decision. But eventually, it was England that was awarded the final. But same situation, a kind of has come out here. So I guess, that 1 run, either awarded or not, it can have impact on either sides.
स्ट्राइक पे और खिलाड़ी जो है वो बिल्कुल अपनी अपनी जगह पे चले गए हैं और शायद अंपायर का फैसला आना अभी बाकी है कि 5 रन मिलेंगे इस गेंद पे या 6 रन मिलेंगे। जावेद दरियाल ने अभी तक डिसाइड नहीं किया है। और यहाँ से अगर मेलहोरा के डगआउट की बात की जाए तो मुझे लग रहा है कि मेलहोरा के डगआउट में जितने भी समर्थक हैं वो जश्न का इंतज़ार कर रहे हैं क्योंकि वो शायद ग्राउंड में जाने के लिए तैयार है, लेकिन उनको ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं करना चाहिए। यहाँ पे डिसिप्लिन का पूरी तरह से खास ख्याल रखना चाहिए, रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशन उसको फॉलो करना चाहिए। हालांकि अगर आप यहाँ से मुकाबला जीत जाएगी तो एक बड़ी जीत आपने दर्ज की है, लेकिन डिसिप्लिन को मेंटेन रखना चाहिए और ग्राउंड को कंट्रोल करना बाद में काफ़ी मुश्किल हो जाता है। जब यहाँ से आप इतनी बड़ी जीत दर्ज करके आपको जश्न मनाए तो अपने डगआउट में मनाइएगा, मैदान में आने की आपको कोई भी जरूरत नहीं। अब जाके 5 रन मिले हैं इस गेंद पे, अब जाके 3 गेंदों से केवल 6 रनों की दरकार मुकाबले को जीतने।
Well, it's 5 runs awarded. It's 5 runs awarded. It's 6 and 3. It's big what they need. Oh, drowned the legs. Is it going to be? And has it brushed the pads? Has it brushed the pads? It has. It's a fair ball. It's a dot ball. It's 6 and 2. It's Mir who is off the strike. It's Mudassir who got to try and have that tackle. And who knows, this game goes down to that last ball.
अच्छी गेंद यहाँ से रन आउट के चलते हैं कोन विकेट और अंतिम गेंद पे ये मुकाबला चला जाएगा और एक गेंद पे 6 रनों।
Well, guess what? Who is run out? It's Liaquat Mir. It's Liaquat Mir after doing such a wonderful job. Finally, not the way you would love to just go out. It's unfortunate. It's misfortune struck. It's Liaquat Mir, and he needed to do that. He needed to come onto the strike. And all hopes are shattered. Well, this is Nasir Ghanai. Never easy to try and just have those bowls in the block holes. And only it's Nasir Ghanai who can do that. So finally, we're up to the last bowl. We're up to the last wicket. And we're up to the 6 runs. Who knows? The last man can do the magic. The last man can do the miracle. Only he knows he has nothing to lose. But he has got everything to gain. And he can come out as a hero for this very Melhora.
आपको मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए देखते हैं क्या मुदस्सिर भट्ट आज इस मुकाबले में हीरो बनेंगे, क्या इस अंतिम गेंद को वो दर्शक दीर्घा में पहुंचाएंगे, देखना होगा। नासिर गनाई अंतिम गेंद के साथ इस ओवर में 6 रन उन्होंने खर्च किए हैं, आखिरी गेंद पे 6 रनों की दरकार। इस बार गेंद को खेला है और बाउंड्री लाइन पार कर गई है 4 रन के लिए और 2 रन से 1 रन से ये मुकाबला जीत लिया है स्काई स्टार्स पर।
Oh my word, it's just a 1 run. It's just a 1 run. It's just a 1 run. Can you believe it? It was a boundary on that last ball. Finally, Sky Stars Budgam had won by 1 run. And this is something, you never believe. Ultimately, congratulations to Sky Stars Budgam. But it's a tough luck and it's absolutely some hard scenes for Royal Rangers Melhora. All hard work, but being, just on to that losing side. I got a feel for Liaquat Mir.
तो बहरहाल ये मुकाबला अंत में जीता है स्काई स्टार्स पंजाब की टीम ने 1 रन के साथ और काफ़ी इंटरेस्टिंग ये मुकाबला था। और अब जाके यहाँ से दूसरा मुकाबला शुरू होगा जो कि एलिगेंट स्ट्राइकर्स की टीम आज भिड़ेगी हिलव्यू राजौरी की टीम के साथ। हालांकि हिलव्यू राजौरी की टीम ने पहला मुकाबला यहाँ से जीता था हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ की टीम के साथ, तो आज वो दूसरा मुकाबला यहाँ से खेलेगी। और दर्शक भी अब अपना कदम बढ़ाते हुए इस मैदान की तरफ, क्योंकि हिलव्यू राजौरी का जब भी मुकाबला होता है तो दर्शकों की लंबी कतार होती है और इसी प्रकार से इस मुकाबले में दर्शकों ने कदम बढ़ा दिया है और आहिस्ता आहिस्ता से काफी सारे दर्शक यहाँ पे आए हैं इस मुकाबले को देखने के लिए, क्योंकि अब पोस्ट फाइनल सेरेमनी यहाँ पे होने वाली है। और हमें दीजिएगा इजाजत, मिलते हैं दूसरे मुकाबले में। और
तबीयत खराब है लेकिन हॉस्पिटल तक जाना डिफिकल्ट लग रहा है, डोंट वरी एट ऑल, क्योंकि हम लेके आए हैं टेलीप्रेक, एक ऐसा स्मार्ट हेल्थ केयर ऐप जहां आप घर बैठे ही टॉप डॉक्टर्स के साथ कंसल्टेशंस कर सकते हैं। घर बैठे ही आप अपने लैब टेस्ट्स भी बुक कर सकते हैं और हाँ, यहाँ आप अपनी मेडिसिन भी इजीली ऑर्डर कर सकते हैं, वो भी सेविंग्स के साथ। तो अभी डाउनलोड करें टेलीप्रेक ऐप।